Stream going.
By the way, Josh, I have my new drug for the week.
Oh, that's a way to start.
Wait, so instead of the one we got, I have a new drug of the week.
That's probably an improvement, really.
Seems like it.
All right, from now on, we have to be impressed with a new drug every session.
All right, so welcome back, everyone, to Generations of Astria. This is session 10. Last time, the party was... They did a thing. Let me pull up my notes.
We went through an entire extensive labyrinth ruled by a madman to save a city. I think it's more than a thing.
Yeah, so last session they traveled to Boulderbor Keep in northern Mangfold because a labyrinth had appeared beneath it and they needed help dismantling it. Inside, the blades Ari and Samri that belong to Alex and Arya, confusingly, respectively, told them that they have dealt with a labyrinth before, built by the magical architect Daedalus, and think him to be behind it. And so they encounter down in there the Minotaur Fairlin Equitus, a paladin of Istis, who they team up with to find Daedalus, but find out that the labyrinth was actually constructed by his protege Icarus, who they don't actually encounter in person and encounter him in an illusory manner, and end up finding the magical nexus that controls the labyrinth, or powers it rather, and Ari and Samri manage to deactivate it and allow the nexus to remain so that the Kingdom of Mangfold can connect to it and take advantage of its unlimited magical power. So, it has been 2 years after that, and the Dimensional Rift closed, as it did at the end of Session 6, with the original party, and they traveled back to town. This also freed Solrin from the Rift, and Astrid is no longer dealing with the Rift and its consequences constantly. So, the party was able to return to town and reunite with their families after 20 years for their families and about a day for them. 2 days, I guess, travel time, both ways. But
it was an emotional and heartfelt event that we will maybe kind of sort of be role-playing in our heads.
Yes, some weird stuff happened with Leona in that she suddenly appeared 20 years younger, disappeared for about a day, and then came back 20 years older, looking like she did like a week ago.
There's some weird rubber banding going on.
Yeah, so you all suspect it has something to do with time travel. Or maybe just, magic or drugs. You don't know with Leona.
It could be drugs.
It could be drugs.
It's definitely drugs.
It's been an acid trip this whole time.
She got so high she transcended time and space.
Yes.
Yes. So the rest of you reunited with your families, who thankfully did not get remarried in your spouses did not get remarried in your absence.
To be fair, they may have had other stuff to deal with, like the end of the world.
And it has now been 3 months since the Rift closed. Things are kind of back to normal. Your families are trying to figure out how to function again, having missed 20 years of your child's childhood, except for Leona, who's kind of just fitting in just fine, like things never changed. And yeah, so today we begin with a cutscene.
I think my house has to have more bushes.
So Brandon, as Jackson, if you will want to get started, you are approaching the Artificer household.
I knock on the door.
Nick, you hear someone knocking. You're in your workshop.
Oh, you'll hear from somewhere distant in the workshop. Come in. It's unlocked.
I'm surprised you don't have like a ring doorbell, like of your own design.
It's broken. I've got to fix it. It's on a long list of things that need fixing at the moment.
It got broken in the 20-year time skip.
It's been 13 years since it broke, and I haven't fixed it yet. I keep saying I'll get around to it.
So, Alex Turning has finally gotten around to taking the Sphinx head that he acquired from a recently decapitated Sphinx, and is looking to turn it into a magical artifact of some sort. But
Just to clarify, our parents are back, right?
Yes.
Okay, in that case, Alex and James, as you walk in, you'll see Alex and James both hunched over a table with a lot of equipment strewn around and a decapitated Sphinx head, and they are debating over how to turn it into a magic item as you walk in.
Should I come back?
You'll see Alex just sort of wave his paw. No, it's fine. And James will look at you. Actually, we could use your input on the matter. Alex will turn and look at him. We could?
I'm gonna walk up. All right. What do you need?
Alex will turn to you. Nothing involving throwing you in the river. Do you have any idea how to turn this into a magic item? We've been pondering how to extract the arcane essence out of it. We're not sure if we should compress it, burn it, or weave it into something. Or maybe just drain it, but we're not sure how to drain it yet. I'll take that as a no. You have no idea.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I don't. I have no idea what I'm looking at here.
Okay. James will cross his arms. I still think that we should try to take its hair and fur and thread it into, thread, and weave that into the magic item. Alex will just kind of shrug. I feel like cremating it and turning it into a powder would be more effective and, conserve more of the arcane essence. Alex will get up. Actually, what are you here for? And he'll turn to you, your character, Brandon.
Yes, I didn't just come here to get my knowledge of magic mocked. I actually came to see if you could take a look at this. And you're gonna see me turn around, reach in my bag, and I'm gonna pull out a tile that says "Return" inscribed on it. Seriously. Give me 1 second.
Oh no, the sending stone.
The sending stone. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, yeah, I should join the stream. There we go.
Yep.
Anyway, Alex,
Okay, I'm back.
All right.
Sorry
Rocky Talkie called you away.
James will
the
sort of
sending stone.
nod. Oh, yes, those strange things that we found over in the dungeon. They seemed like they were more part of a puzzle than anything. Alex will take it with his two paw
Right.
hands.
As you take it, it begins to glow a little bit and becomes physically hot.
You'll just see Alex's ears fold back, and he'll go, "Oh no," and he'll just put it down on the table.
All right.
Just quietly, please don't burst into flames. Please don't burst into flames.
As you set it down, it turns into a scroll of some sort and then disintegrates.
You'll just see Alex raise a paw and then droop it in clear confusion. Look over at James. James will shrug.
What'd you
Alex
do?
will scratch his head. What do you mean? What to do? What did you bring me?
I brought you a panel from I brought you a panel from the dungeon that we were at.
And you brought me a volatile magical object into my magic shop.
It used to be a scroll of resurrection. I was hoping you could turn it back into that.
What?
Yes, remember we were all given a. I turned to James. Remember we were in the dungeon and each of us were given a tile that had a different spell scroll attached to it.
Oh yes. Now that you mention it, I do remember. Alex will whip around, and you didn't think to mention that.
Yes, mine was a spell of true resurrection. I was kind of hoping that you could have turned it back to that.
There's a moment of silence where Alex looks a little wide-eyed, and you'll just see James go a little tense, and they'll look at each other, then at you, and then at the Sphinx head.
All right.
You'll hear quietly Alex go, "Well, if it just cast, what did it just cast on?"
So the dust that it turned into begins to swirl around the head
Oh no! Josh.
and explode outwards. Make a dex save.
Oh. I'm rolling for two people.
No!
They have the same modifiers.
That's
though.
awful.
Oh, that was.
So the question is, are we just gonna
Oh,
get
we all
hurt?
do poorly.
I guess the question is, are we all gonna get hurt, or are we all about to be true resurrected?
All right.
Resurrected to our final forms.
So Jackson and Alex dive away from the table as a full Sphinx erupts off the table and kind of like steps on James, knocking him over. The Sphinx just goes, oh, whoa, Oh, good, it worked. Oh, okay, sweet. All right. Where am I?
You'll just see James like go, "You're in my shop," as he says underneath a paw. And you'll see Alex there. He's like hunched back. He's tense. He looks like he's ready to fight. He's like, "You're in my shop. Who are you?" And you just see James try to give an explanation, but he can't because he's got a Sphinx on top of him.
I look at Alex. I'm like, this is John Humanhead. He's the one that tried to kill us and kept us away from you for 20 years.
The Sphinx looks down and it's like, oh, sorry about that, and lifts his paw.
Thank you. You'll just see Alex slowly turn. Did you just say his name was John Humanhead?
Yes.
I'm
the
sorry.
Sphinx turns and says, yes, it is I, John Humanhead, the Sphinx.
And you kidnapped my father.
What? No. No. See, I run a dungeon that's somewhere on I'm guessing it's this plane. I don't know where I am right now, but I ran a dungeon and I invited adventurers to come and face my trials and answer my riddles and that sort of thing. And yeah, I remember these two. You guys were there.
James will hold up a finger. Still on the plane of Astrid. And also, you horribly betrayed us. We haven't forgotten that little detail.
No. I'm pretty sure it was only the kobold that I horribly betrayed.
You betrayed James will sit up. Yes, well, the kobold was our friend who you presumably and quite rudely murdered in a ritual to do something.
No. I just needed his soul as a magical component for this cool ritual. Like, see, okay, look. I found this magical ritual, right? And
how is that not murder?
You caused the apocalypse and kept us away for 20 years.
No. It was just a dimensional spell that I was casting, right? And
Yeah,
I just needed some sort of divine soul to be able to cast it. That was the material component I needed. And so I put out an advertisement to, try and get one. And I did.
James will...
Well, it didn't say if it consumed the soul or not. He might still be bobbing around somewhere in the ether.
You'll see James cock his head curiously. Wait, what? You mean you don't know if it killed him?
Also,
how am I Look, it's like a brand new magic spell. I don't know until I try it.
Well, actually,
the spell.
Well, actually, it's technically kind of old now because it's been a few years.
It's been a few decades.
Oh, well, I traded for it. Yeah, no, trading magic items is fun. You should try it sometime.
Yes, that sounds delightful. Who gave it to you?
I don't know. It was a while back. Anyhow, I should be getting back to my dungeon to, and he jumps off the table and brushes past you guys. I should be getting back to my dungeon to, go, try some more adventurers, maybe come up with some new puzzles. You guys are welcome to come back.
You'll just see Alex standing there. He looks 120% done with the situation.
As he approaches the door gets slam kicked open as Astrid herself steps into the room, flanked by Solrin and Devrin.
No!
You've done it now.
The house shakes as the door gets kicked open.
Oh no, your boss is mad.
Yeah, no, you don't need to roll insight. Astrid is furious. Astrid steps forward, raises her hand, and slaps John. The impact is so loud, all of you instantly go deaf. John's neck snaps, and he falls to the ground dead.
Oh my gosh!
Astrid snaps her fingers, and John comes back to life. John, what did you do? Astrid yells so loud you can hear her in your deafness.
Yeah.
John's like, well, you see, Astrid, funny story. Astrid slaps him again, and then resurrects him again. It's like, John, for 20 years, there was a rift that let untold horrors onto my plane that was supposed to be new and clean and safe for the people I was inviting to it. And now you have ruined that sanctity.
You done messed up, Aaron.
Not only did you ruin these poor people's families, but you trapped my best angel in a rift for 20 years, leaving the plane heavily undefended and just me and the rest of my lesser angels, sorry Devrin, to defend the plane. I'd got no sleep for like 20 years as I had to keep all these horrid creatures from getting onto the plane. Goodness knows what minor ones got on.
James will just kind of nod. No, yeah, she makes a good point. You'll see this Alex like breathes almost a sigh of relief of, oh, thank goodness someone's doing something about it.
Yeah, no, you can't hear anything except Astrid. You're deaf right now.
Honestly, Astra's the best part to listen to right now. This is gold.
John just kind of nods and like mouths something you can't hear. And Astrid's like, "You're gonna make this up to me. You're gonna help these poor individuals fix my plane. Not just these ones specifically, but everyone. You're gonna use your resources for the rest of your life to fix this. Do we have an understanding?" John just kind of like puts his paws together, like kind of looking away, and then just kind of nods. It's like, good. And then turns and flanked by angels walks and slams the door. As the door slams shut, you guys get your hearing back.
James will stick a finger in his ear and rub it a little bit. Wow. I almost feel bad for you. Alex turns. I don't. Alex will turn with the littlest bit of a smirk. So, John, human head, was it? Sounds like you're going to be helping us. This'll be great. I'll go tell everyone else. I'm sure they'd love to hear the news. We look forward to working with you.
I'll go look into that. He kind of paws his way towards the door.
You do that.
All right, he let's see.
We'll let
he's
him
gonna
know.
make a dexterity check. Yeah, he manages to get the door open by pawing at it. Leaves the
It's like
house.
a cat. Like, got it.
Alrighty.
That was outstanding, Josh. That was a fabulous cutscene.
That concludes the cutscene.
That was beautiful. I love it. James will nod. I don't think we're building that helmet quite yet. Alex will turn. No, but this is much more satisfying.
Wait, what helmet? Oh, whatever you were going to use the head for. I mean, you could see if they would still be willing to give you that resource.
Also, yes, mechanically speaking, since I took a CR item from you guys, John now owes you a rare magic item.
Yes. Okay.
Also,
No, you can still use his head.
Well, I was gonna say we could still go and take his head. Not off. That option is not off the table. As soon as he's outlived his usefulness, we're turning him into something useful even after his death.
I mean, I'd say he's still a CR-17 creature, but with how many NPCs and PCs you have floating around town, you could probably pull it off with the action economy.
Especially since I think everyone would be determined if it came to that, because like he did sort of end the world for a bit.
Personally offended everybody, even if indirectly. Oh, outstanding. Gotta love that. Okay.
Anyhow, Alex, you now have a wonderful story to go tell your friends at lunch as it is lunchtime.
Oh, yes. Let's go tell everybody. Not that I think anybody didn't hear that. Gonna be real. Astrid is a lot of things, but quiet is not normally one of them. And I don't think she was trying to be subtle.
All right. So, you
walk into the tavern.
Yeah, you walk into the tavern. Is James coming too?
Oh, sure, why not?
All right, I'll just put him at a different table.
As Alex walks in, did anybody not hear that?
Sounded like a building collapsed.
Yeah, so the rest of you heard Astrid's voice very almost clearly shouting off somewhere else.
Booming.
Yeah, yelling at someone named John Humanhead.
quite get all the details. What happened?
Alex will sit down almost with a smirk. So, you know how our parents mentioned that they would have been trapped in a time pause dungeon for 20 years by a sphinx? Well, somebody accidentally resurrected said sphinx. But in doing so, apparently Astrid found him. And Astrid was, how should we say, not pleased. I don't think I'll ever take so much satisfaction out of watching somebody else slap someone into oblivion multiple times. Anyway, the good news is that the person who has personally wronged all of us through kidnapping our parents, I think is going to be forced to help us for quite some time, forever, in the future. And honestly, I intend to rub that in their face for the rest of their lives, or mine, whichever ends first. I have no idea how long sphinxes last. I think it's pretty old. But yes, it's a good day. It's a very good day.
All right.
Well,
as you're
mostly.
talking, John walks into the tavern, walks over to
So
the counter.
and falls down and stand up. Speak of the problem maker.
He's like, "Oh, good, this is the tavern." He walks over to the counter. And
Josh
he's
just
like,
a heads
"Oh,
up.
yeah, you. What's up?
I'm at my computer, so you can
Awesome.
add me in whenever.
Awesome." John looks in and sees Jackson's like, "Oh yeah, you were in the other house. Do you know where the library is?"
Yes. And I guess I'll give him I'm gonna give him a brief description of where it is in town.
But, all right, thanks. Turns around, like, "Man, this place smells great. I should come here for some food."
Alex will just squint menacingly at him.
Oh, Myra looks back at her friend at the table. Oh, just to give you warning, my brother Michael has a new experiment that he's testing out. So if you see him with a rock in his hands and he lights it and then throws it on the ground, I'd suggest moving away from it.
Alex will turn, his ears will fold back in concern. Is this like the last time he was making strange things and tossing them around?
Is it like a handheld fireball?
No, this one's not damaging, but you might have a bit trouble with
Breathing, sleeping, walking, thinking.
Motor functions?
Being
Okay,
alive.
out of context. What are the symptoms of crack?
You are focused on like everything. You are
Yeah.
just
Okay.
Mhm.
No,
Even
it's just
maximum.
you'll be hyper fixated on whatever you're doing for the next
Yes.
How many what dice should they roll, Josh?
1d4 hours.
Okay.
I'm gonna
For the
need you
next
to make a roll for
1d4
crack.
hours.
The next 1 to 4 hours.
Oh god. Alex will just sort of lean back a little bit. Oh gosh.
Like, it's great when you're working on a project.
Is it
It's just it's not when you have to multitask.
Are you sure about that? That sounds like a problem.
Was in his lab just smoking crack and making rocks.
Well, Mom and Dad are working on a separate building for his experiments.
Could it be outside of town? Is that a thing we can petition that it stays out of
gonna
town?
make a meth lab?
Well, they're still working on permitting.
You're gonna make a meth lab. There's permits you gotta get.
I'll add that to my list of things. Add meth lab facility.
I was gonna say, with how things are going, a meth lab is like the
Not a
logical
meth
next
lab
step.
facility. It's just an experiment facility.
Yeah.
Because he's
meth
gone
lab.
beyond plant-based stuff now.
No, I
It's
added
a
meth
small
lab.
part of it.
I added to my list of to-dos. Add meth lab to facilities.
Beautiful.
Michael's gonna build a meth lab. We're gonna get meth next.
All right.
Is that how we get bikers in the universe?
What?
Mm-hmm.
As you guys are talking, a woman you've never seen before, as is usual, walks into the tavern and strolls over to the counter.
Can you put that in quotes? A person you've never seen before, as usual. The reoccurring theme in our lives.
No,
Yeah,
the
but there's
quote,
like six
quote-
of the same
quote we
guys
need
in this
to
bar.
have- The quote that needs to be put in the chat is, off the record, what are the side effects of crack?
Why not both? Both is good.
All right.
Nick.
Jackson's gonna look over at her as she approaches. Ah, hello. Haven't seen you before. Welcome to my tavern. What would you like?
It's like, yes. She picks up and looks at the menu. I'll have some of the stew, please.
All right, great choice. Anything to drink?
Yes,
stew.
some water.
The stew.
Question real quick. Is your food known to congest your voice? I'm doing a performance tonight, and I need to be able to sing.
No, it doesn't normally affect people like that.
Alright, well, I'll just have
Normally.
water to drink.
Okay.
Every now and then
okay.
you get a strange case.
I'm gonna go and get her a glass of water.
Okay.
Nick, you mentioned or you quoted on a new person that seems usual. There's like 6 of the same guy here.
A person you've never seen before, as usual.
There's like 6 of the same dude.
No, they're all Stan.
All Stan. There's just one guy named Stan. He keeps having kids, and he keeps naming him Stan, and it's a problem.
And they keep looking exactly like him when they're born, and they stay the same age as him.
It's a little suspicious, honestly.
I think he's cloning himself.
No, it's mitosis. Don't worry about it.
Oh gosh,
Even better.
that is so much worse.
They're bacteria.
Josh, the situation I just said earlier, feel free to throw that in whenever you want this session.
All right.
Fantastic.
It's a con
Yes.
save.
Cool. So,
Or it's a dex save, and if they don't hit the dex save, it's a con save.
would any of you like to talk to this woman?
No, not particularly.
Okay.
She's just a
Who's-
patron.
who's there? Josh wants you guys to have PCs lined up because he wants to murder.
No, that's fine.
somebody.
I won't railroad until you
we have-
ignore every option.
We have
All
not
right.
You
died
talk
for
to
so
Stan.
we have not died for so long that Josh is starting to get a bit antsy with bloodlust.
Josh, I'll have Neil go buy his new wife.
Again.
Buy his new wife.
Mhm.
Wait,
Like,
this
go
new
past?
girl. So this.
No, Neil.
Yeah, Neil, go past the new wife.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Is she attractive? Because I have to roll and see if
Is she pretty? No.
She is very
forget it. The apocalypse. You can be pretty.
Yes, Neil walks to the tavern so he can buy a wife.
That is the world that we live in. Truly outstanding.
You're just like barkeep.
Barkeep, where do I go about
Bring me another.
purchasing a woman?
And I'll just look at you and be like, I'll see what we have in the back.
This is
Let's-
horrendous.
Actually,
Hold
ask
on.
that.
This is horrible.
Hmm.
We don't have that facility yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The next facility is a brothel.
My gosh. Okay, well, with that absolutely fantastic, horrendous bit of
Oh,
imagery out of
are
our-
you okay?
real
So if
quick,
you
is
say that
anyone
in
claiming her?
character, the woman next to you says, the
Oh.
Xandrian Empire has some pretty lax laws in areas. You could probably buy one up there.
Oh,
Hmm.
Would not say that, but that is hilarious.
that is great meta knowledge. I hope our characters will learn swiftly, for ethical reasons. I assure you.
I love how we're all in character so socially awkward that we have to buy our wives,
Look,
slaves.
I
Look,
have
fire
So-
giants
No.
are.
I have my offspring divinely imported, unlike you lowly folk.
What do you mean?
No.
Arya was
You go to
divinely
Astria
imported.
Prime for yours. Okay.
Mail order your brides. Then you can have your diverse kids.
Why do we have so many characters? We have Varia, Arya, Ari. What's with all these names that sound almost exactly alike?
You tell us.
They were all decided by different people.
Anyway, if wait, hang on.
Or hang on.
I'm gonna look over to Is that Adrian's at the table, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm totally gonna look at Adrian. Adrian, she's kind of cute. You should go check her out.
I love how your character decided he's effectively Cupid, and he's gonna get us all hit one
No,
way or another.
I'm gonna get him interested, and then I'm gonna take her. That's how it's gonna work.
Yes! That's how this works. You get other people injured, and then you break their hearts by stealing the other person.
I'm gonna sort of. I'm gonna
Jacob,
take
does
this.
this apply to when like Jen's female characters are hitting on a guy? Do you have to steal them too? Are you just like stuck stealing all the people?
Okay. You know
Still
how in a
everyone.
video game when someone does all the damage and then someone steals the final blow? It's like someone else is like wearing
That's all
down the heart
flirting.
until it's open to dating, and then you sweep in and steal the date.
All right, Brandon, I'm sorry, I cut you off. What were you saying?
I was gonna say I'm gonna take. What's your character's name again, Jacob?
AirPod.
Eravod? Okay. I'm gonna take Eravod's suggestion, where literally, and I'm just gonna kind of look over at her, look back, and be like, I mean, I can see her pretty well from here. I don't think I have to get any closer.
Dude, I'm gonna say, dude, go talk to her. Go buy her a drink. I'm gonna give him a gold piece. Go flirt.
I work here. I can get
His
her one
parents
for free.
own the
Flirt.
Get some money for your own restaurant. You know,
You know what? No. I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna smile. I'm gonna nod and be like, "All right, I see what you're saying. I'm gonna take the gold and I'm gonna go to the back and get a drink."
I thought you just like pocketed a single gold.
Yeah, I'm gonna add that gold to my inventory.
One
Actually,
gold to
before-
add to your pile of thousands. Okay.
Hey, it's the thought that counts.
It's the little things.
I should start charging you guys for food. It's like pocket change compared to what you have now.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk up to her.
Which side of the bar?
I'm gonna come up next to her right quick.
Okay.
And I'm gonna sit down and be like, "Hello, nice to meet you."
She turns and says, pleased to make your acquaintance. My name is Bella. Who are you?
My name is Adrian. Would you want me to, or would you mind if I got you something?
Oh, I've already ordered, and it doesn't look too pricey.
All right.
She failed.
Okay, look, I'm not gonna lie. I think the
kinda
guy
got
back.
pressured into
No,
this.
I'm gonna look at her, and I'm gonna message her.
Okay.
Oh my
and-
gosh.
And in her mind, I'm gonna say, "Look, I'm not gonna lie. I just came up here to talk to you because I think the guy back there behind us is into you." and then after a moment, and then after a moment, I'm gonna say, "If you're interested, I think you should go and talk to him."
She chuckles and says, thanks, I get that a lot. After my meal, I'll be outside at the Bazaar if you'd like to come by and see some of my friends are selling wares.
Oh, that sounds excellent.
Brandon, that was outstanding. I'm proud of you.
Brandon, you're the bard. Act
Yeah.
like it.
He is! He's calling you the girl!
Yeah.
I've
She's
seen
being
this
your
guy.
wingman.
My character has known you his entire life. He knows what's up.
He's been to the circus before. He knows
You
what
said,
happens.
"Hey, I think she'd be a good match for you," and then you take her.
And then I'm gonna walk back over to the table after, like, I say thanks and everything. And as I'm gonna sit back down where I was, or yeah, and I'm gonna say, like, and as I sit down, I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna be like, I think that went pretty well. Thank you for pushing me out there.
Can I roll insight?
Sure.
Do you have any
Yes.
reason to?
Yes,
Can I roll
because I don't know. Yeah, hang on.
Can I roll deception?
Sure.
All right, I will let you know. I rolled.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
All right.
That's new.
The dice have spoken.
Mm. You're definitely not as giggity as you should be. You sure? Did you rat me out?
Have you ever seen me hook up with anyone up until this point?
This is why I'm trying to get you into it. You're a bard. Act like it.
You're not a bard. Stop acting like it.
Are you saying that I should be lusting at people 24/7?
I'm not saying lusting. I'm saying you need to get a girlfriend.
What about you?
Alex
You've been
returned.
trying to.
Yeah,
You've
actually,
been,
what about you?
you've been trying to hook up for the better part of a decade and haven't gotten anywhere.
I have a child, thank you. Ervod has like a 1-year-old at home.
And you keep on trying to hook up with people.
Because that's Ervod's character flaw.
Oh, so you're a terrible husband.
I'm
Oh
just,
gosh.
no, no,
Wow, we're just.
Ervod's a fantastic husband. He's just not.
He's just a very flirtatious fantastic.
He's a very
He's a fantastic husband. He's just not a husband.
yeah.
He would be a great husband if he got to that point.
I wish I could say the same about you, but you're not acting like it.
I love how our party squabbles have bubbled down to, why won't you get with the girl I want you to get with?
As you guys talk back and forth, Bella finishes her food, gets up, and heads out.
Hopefully she didn't hear any of that, or we're all look like idiots.
She turns and winks at the table as she walks by.
Alex will just lean back and cross his arms. Y'all are smooth, real smooth.
Thanks, I get that a lot.
I'm just gonna Myra's just gonna roll her eyes and be like, okay, I'll leave you boys to your little chat, and she walks out.
Alex will turn, don't leave me with them.
I'm gonna
You're
look.
welcome to come if you want to.
I'd actually like to look at Alex and be like, I mean, if you want to leave, that woman actually invited me to meet her by the bazaar later if you want to join me.
Oh my
God.
That's a good sign.
We got a date.
I gotta get back to the temple.
No.
I'm gonna look to Adrian. I won't swoop her up if you don't want me to, alright?
Oh.
Did you say that to Alex as well?
Or is this just Adrian who gets fast?
I said that to Adrian. Alex has lost that. I'm just kidding.
You said that what?
Alex won't trust me regardless. I've already broken that vow with him a couple times.
You should get with the Minotaur. Okay. Hey, Minotaur.
Like I said,
My
look,
next PC is gonna be great.
look. All of Adrian's snapbacks are not made out of ill faith.
I know.
At least not like.
Not yet.
Not yet, they're not.
But yes, I invited you to go to the bazaar with me, Alex. What did you say?
Oh, yes, sure. I've been meaning to take a look around anyway.
Yes. According to her, apparently some friends of hers are going to have some interesting wares over there.
I always do like interesting wares. They're
Yes.
usually,
Interesting.
interesting.
Yeah. I kind of wish I had asked what they were.
Well, one way to go find out, I suppose.
Alright. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to... I'm gonna turn back to like the bar and be like, "Hey, Dad, I'm gonna head out for now." And Jackson's just gonna look and be like, "All right, try not to die."
Trying to get caught up in a dimensional rift for 20 years.
Yeah, I'd be very sad.
That's
Try
all
to
too
come home this
relatable.
time.
And I guess we head out.
Arya's gonna join them.
Alrighty.
Alright. I'm gonna look at and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna turn back and be like, James.
Oh,
Mr.
yeah.
Turner, Mr. Turner, would you like to join us?
Oh, I'm a little occupied. I've got to clean up the shop, given that, well, we just had a Sphinx encounter.
You just had a god kick your door and then bust the lock.
Did, and it was very therapeutic, I will say. Very intriguing, but unfortunately, I have several shelves that need fixing. Go on without me.
Oh, okay. I guess we head over to the bazaar, unless she's like right there.
Yeah, it's like as you head outside of the tavern, you can see that this bazaar is occupied. You can see Bella talking to a couple townsfolk have gathered around. And also at the bazaar, you see a man whose head is on fire, a small purple dragon, and what looks to be a red dragonborn.
Oh. That could be. That's cool. Oh.
I'd like to walk up to the man.
Okay.
Does he look like he's like in any pain?
Nope. Make me a nature check.
Right. Does he look like he's even aware that his head is on fire? I rolled a 3.
All right. Yeah, so this is completely unnatural. You should probably try and put that fire out.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna look and be like, all right, sir, please hold still. And I'm gonna snap my finger to wave my hand over, and I would like to try to use prestidigitation to
You're
put the
gonna
fire
kill
out.
him.
No,
All right.
Like
no.
Charmander, you're gonna put his tail out to save him, and he's gonna die.
That's how
Yeah.
Charmander works.
The fire flickers for a moment, and the man looks up, like, oh. Are you concerned about my hair?
Yes. You appear to be on fire. Did you not
Yes.
notice?
Don't worry about it. I'm naturally on fire. You see, I'm a fire genasi.
Oh.
Is that safe?
Yes. Well, I mean, I probably
I'm
shouldn't
I'm
push my
I'm
head
gonna reach
against
out and touch-
things, but yes, it typically is.
Okay, I was like mid reaching out to touch it when he told me it was safe, but then I pull it back slowly.
I mean, it's physically hot, but it won't, like, burn a building down.
Alright. That's interesting.
Anyhow,
Can you do that to me?
welcome to the Bazaar. Can I interest you in any of my wares?
What do you have?
How
Well,
much is her?
I
Oh gosh.
am a lithomancer. I make magic gems that contain elemental energy.
Alex will lean out from behind. Ooh, do tell.
Yes. Let me pull up my thing real quick so I can explain this,
Let me
because
pull
I
up my
made an
character sheet
article.
so I can clearly explain this to you.
Yep. I made an article about this. So, lithomancy is a new type of magic item. You can get gemstones that are infused with magic energy, and they function like vials of poison, except magical weapons. You can throw them, drop them, add them to things, and when you attack something with them, they will cause an elemental discharge, which will deal damage to something of the associated type.
Ooh. Bombs.
Yep, they're basically small bombs, but they're not AoE.
Okay.
So they're like target specific?
Yes. And regardless of whether you hit or not, they detonate.
Okay.
Oh, I like that. So we can treat them kind of like grenades.
They're basically they're not explosive, like they don't AoE. So they're basically it's based on the vial of acid, which you can throw at something. It costs 25 GP. You can throw it at something and it deals 2d6 on a hit.
That dragon looks familiar.
So these are like magical long darts?
Yeah, they're kind of like magical thrown weapons. So you
Magical
can
wand.
you can either provide a gem and have it enhanced with lithomancy, or you can purchase one that that Nadim here has on hand.
The Lithomancer.
Yep. So
That's really
20 so they also have different rarities. There's a 25 GP common one that deals 2d6 elemental damage, a 100 GP uncommon one that deals 46 elemental damage, a 200
Ooh.
GP rare one that deals 66, and a 300 GP that deals 8d6, which is very rare. And this is the cost of the gem, not the cost of the item.
What's the difference between the item and the gem?
So the GP values I just gave you are the cost of the gem used to make this specific infused gem.
Ah.
So it might cost like way more gold than that to actually purchase it or to make it.
Interesting. So that's the base component,
Now,
basically.
is it just a one-time use?
Yes, they are one-time use. But you might be able to recover the gem afterwards, like you can recover arrows.
Make sure that you use them on the target you intend to. Don't use them willy-nilly.
Yep.
Still, stockpiling a small collection of personal explosives against key enemies could be really useful.
We could have,
Also,
like-
currently I have 6 different types. Amethyst is acid damage, diamond is thunder damage, emerald is poison damage, ruby is fire damage, sapphire is cold damage, and topaz is lightning damage.
Elementals, you'll love to see it. Okay, cool beans. Will there be a handout or a post or something that we could reference that later if needed?
It's on the there's a lithomancy article under the homebrew stuff on Generations of Astria.
Cool, thank you.
All right.
We will spend some time talking with Lithomancer, although we as players are probably going to want a little time to think about that before we start shoveling out money for such a cool thing.
Yep. You can. They will be here for the entire session today, so you can make the decision after the session.
Fun.
Gosh,
Okay,
that little dragon looks familiar.
Yeah, you would probably be the only one to recognize it. Do you want to talk to that little dragon? It's a young dragon of some sort.
Sure, I'll go talk to it.
All right. It's like, hello.
I was gonna go to the temple, but I get distracted.
Yes, the temple's a magical place. Speaking of magic, could I interest you in some magic items?
I guess it wouldn't hurt to look. Maybe
Well-
I could use something to protect against my brother's hobby.
The dragon walks over and gets the red dragonborn to step out of the way, pulls out a little some sort of like looks like some sort of fabric thing, unfurls it on the ground, and then a shopping stand pops out of the ground covered in magic items.
Magic dragon with magic items.
It's like, well, let's see here. We have this this bottle here. It's a relatively new invention. Not very hard to make either. It's called a bottle of Boundless coffee. You drink coffee from it. It's great. It never runs out of coffee, except sometimes. Don't worry about that. Here we got your standard bag of holding. It holds things, and it's a bag. We got this little magic orb here. It emits light when you speak its command word, and it can get really bright sometimes. Here we got this plate armor here. It's been enchanted so that it blocks all those little niche spots that enemies can like try and get in, and really protects you good. Let's see. We got this here. This cap. When you wear it, you're immune to drowning. You're just straight up immune. Let's see. We got these little like goggles here. These let you see things really up close. Let's see. We got this here necklace. When you wear this, you're harder to kill. When you're like you're bleeding out, you stop doing that. It's great. We got this here this rod here. You see when I hold it out and push this button, click. Now it can't move. It's great. Let's see. Then we got this next thing. It's this necklace. It's kind of like the cap over there. Basically, you can always breathe, always. And then we got this here red potion. It looks like a healing potion, but it might not be. I don't know. It's a bit warm to the touch, and healing potions aren't like that. And then we here got them standard run-of-the-mill Rocky Talkies.
Oh my gosh, he has Rocky Talkies. Oh my gosh, guys, he has Rocky Talkies.
Also, we have a few marked down items. This here is this ring allows you to walk on water a little bit. It's a bit finicky, like you don't want to stand still if you're using this sucker.
You can sometimes walk on water.
And then over here we have a deck of cards here, and when you draw one of them and you throw it on the ground, it makes an illusion appear. It's really cool. Although this set here is incomplete, so it's been marked down.
Oh, the illusionary deck. Oh, that's actually
yeah.
very
So the shopping list here is the bottle of Boundless coffee, bag of holding, drift globe, adamantine plate armor, cap of water breathing, eyes of minute seeing, periactive wound closure, immovable rod, necklace of adaptation, a red potion, and sending stones, as well as a ring of water walking that requires it has special requirements for not sinking, and sending stones.
You can't be too fast.
And an incomplete deck of illusions.
I have a question. Are the sending stones, is it just a pair of them, and they're just normal sending stones?
Yes.
Okay. And I assume that we all hear this. This stand comes out of nowhere.
I like this guy. He's entertaining.
Alright. I'd like to ask how much for the deck?
Yes, this deck that makes illusions. It'll be 1,000 gold points.
Points?
I think he means gold.
Oh, okay. I don't understand all the magic lingo.
That's not magic lingo. I think it's just gold.
Yeah, the gold coins, the good stuff. I'm a dragon. I have a hoard somewhere. I promise.
Hoard somewhere, I promise. That also needs to go into quotes.
Is it still under construction?
Yeah, all dragon hordes are technically under construction, as we gather more, wealth of our own to, put there.
Hmm. All right. I have to think about this a bit.
All right, well, take your time. Also, in addition to these magic items, we also got Bella merchandise. With the famous opera singer right here, and the dragon gestures to the lady who entered the tavern. It's like, she's got like a performance tonight. It's gonna be great. So, after right now you can buy it if you want, but after that we'll still be selling after the concert. We got Bella posters that were hand drawn by some of the finest artists on the plane, and we got like Bella dolls if you want to give them to your kids. It'll be great.
Josh, real quick, how much was the immovable rod?
The immovable rod is 700 gold points.
Only 700 gold pieces. Ooh.
Wait,
Ooh.
isn't the immovable rod an uncommon magic item?
Yes.
No. Oh, yes. Sorry, uncommon.
Wait,
Actually, Josh, I'll buy that.
wait,
Sounds
wait,
great.
wait. Hey, Nick,
No waiting, I'm buying it.
can't you make that for like a lot less?
Yes, but the dilemma here is that I only have 2 components remaining, meaning that I can only manufacture 2 custom items.
Yes. So the trade-off here is that these are more expensive than if you made them yourselves, but the other thing is you're only limited by gold here. You're not limited by components or time.
Right. So I could make you any uncommon or common item. However, I can only make 2 of them for the collection of the party.
Yeah.
So if there's anything that you want that isn't here, I can make it, but if there's anything you want that's here, it's far better to buy it, just time-wise.
I also looked at Nick's list of things he wanted to make and pulled a few of those for this list.
Oh, how kind of you.
For instance, the periactive wound closure is for sale.
Yes, I know that Brandon's a fan of that in most campaigns, so I thought I would tag that one in. Surprise!
I know that Nick, as an armorer, would very much appreciate some plate armor, and I threw in some adamantine on there as well.
Also, Nick, the reason why I'm not all over that is because I already have one.
Oh,
You made it.
Oh, that'd do it. Josh, how much was the rod?
The rod, 700.
700. All right, I've subtracted 700 gold from my inventory. I would like to acquire 1 immovable rod. This is exciting. I have plans. Loose plans, but plans nonetheless.
How much is the armor?
How much is the armor?
The adamantine plate armor is 3,000 gold.
And what type is it?
It's plate.
Oh, plate.
Oh, shoot,
yes.
Plate armor.
And it's adamantine armor. Adamantine armor is an uncommon magic item that makes you immune to critical hits.
Which, is nice. And plate. Oh my gosh, it's the CR. Oh, it's 3,000 gold. That's twice as much as a regular plate armor, but it also negates crits on you.
And I assume that you can also add dex to it, so that would bump.
Nope.
No.
You don't add dex to heavy armor. It's just a flat AC of 18. But you can also use shields, and you can use +1 shields to get to 21 AC.
Or because since James returned and James had built a +3 shield, my AC is currently sitting at 21.
Wait, +3 shield?
Yeah, it's a uncommon magic item.
No, that's a +1 shield, which is 2 + 1.
Right, which is a +3. Oh, sorry. Yes, sorry.
It's a +1 shield +3 AC.
Like, very rare.
Yes, that's what I'm referring to.
Yes, its total bonus is +3. It's a +1 shield whose total bonus is +3.
Yes.
Yes. But point being, I'm currently wearing splint armor, which is 17. For a good bit of money, I could go up 1 more. I could have an AC of 22 and fly and not have disadvantage on stealth. And
I mean, actually, it might be better for you to get it because I don't think I'm proficient in heavy armor.
I will have to think about that. That's a lot of money, but that could be advantageous. I will ponder that one.
Said the deck of cards were 1,000, right?
Yes. It's a deck of illusions. I'll roll for the amount of cards in it. It will have at least a minimum number of cards, and then you can draw a card from it and create an illusion that I believe lasts until dispelled.
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question, though.
It's tempting. price conflicts me.
You have until the end of the session to
Yep.
decide whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
Yep. You don't have to decide
I
right
would be
now.
interested in the armor, but I don't have proficiency in heavy.
I guess the last question is, how much is the globe?
The drift globe is 200 GP.
Ambiance. Love it.
What about the bag of holding?
The bag of holding is 400 GP.
That's actually the price of a standard uncommon item. That's a good buy.
You know what? It doesn't require attunement. I'm gonna look at him and be like, at least for the moment, let me take the bag.
Moment, like you're going to return it later if you don't like it.
Well, I mean, I mean that to imply that I might come back for more.
Yep. The dragon smiles and nods and it's like, yep, no refunds.
I like that mentality, and I slap.
No
forward.
refunds. I can hear Marcus now.
All right.
Are you using Xanathars as a reference for items in the inventory?
For the
Josh?
prices?
No, for the items in your shop available.
No, most of these are from the DMG. The bottle of Boundless coffee is from Strixhaven. And I think the rest of these are from the DMG, except the Ring of Water Walking, which is slightly modified.
For problematicness.
Right. Now, after I get handed the bag, I would, just because of how he described it, I would like to open the bag and look into it. Is it indeed bigger on the inside?
Yes.
Okay, good.
You should put your head in and find
Or you,
out.
yes, put your head in it. See if anything happens, Brandon.
Please don't. Please don't.
Per Jacob's idea, there's a 1 in 20 chance you lose your head.
Wait, why?
Because it could
Because
be a bag of
so fun
power.
story. Last night, I've had this this sales encounter planned for like a few days, and last night in Jacob's campaign, we had a sales encounter with magic items.
Okay.
Where some of these same things were offered completely independently. It was hilarious.
Okay, I have a better idea. If there is a risk of this being a bag of devouring, you know, I have a spare. I have a spare 100 favor. I could get myself like a new hand, so I'm gonna stick my hand into the bag.
Your hand goes into the bag.
And your hand does not come out.
Yeah, does my hand come out when I pull it back?
Yes.
Okay.
You weren't sure.
Are you actually using that bag?
Well, I am now.
No, I'm talking to Josh. Did you really take my bag? Like
Why
the
not?
idea I
It's a
had,
great
where there's like a
idea.
5%.
See, that
chance
sounds
it's
like
actually
a
bag
question,
devouring.
and we need to move on. Who wants to buy stuff? Oh, that,
Like the
that's right.
plate armor that. wild
The
magic's on
dragon's
plate.
like, that's right. Would any of you be interested in tickets to Bella's concert tonight?
How much are tickets?
Yes.
10 gold each.
Arya speaks up. Yes. Hands them 10 gold.
That's quite a good price. I'd be up for going. And
Also, Arya's gonna lean in. How much for the armor?
The armor is 3,000 gold points.
I'm going to be right back. Arya's gonna run back to her house, grab 3,000 GP,
Uh-huh.
you just bring
and
back a
hand
big
it to him
duffel
in a
bag.
bag.
Oh,
All
I
right.
was gonna say if Arya's gonna run back, I'm totally gonna buy it before Arya gets back. I'm just kidding. Just
How
buy
are you
it.
going to hold 3,000 GP, Jacob?
I have a
Where's your bag of holding?
Yeah, no, like, unless you're using magic to teleport, Arya lives right next to the Bazaar practically, so.
And I think steps are a little faster than
I don't
ours.
want the armor.
Yeah, the large creature.
I'm thinking after my next PC, I'm gonna go with full-time monk. So I don't.
You don't want to go paladin? Oh.
Well, I'm thinking about taking a break. I kind of like the idea of switching off and trying different classes.
Oh, you
Yep.
heretic. How dare you abandon your
Trying
faith.
different things is one of the main abilities of this campaign.
Yeah, that's exactly why I want to try something different. I don't
Fair.
have to stick with paladin.
Yeah, and if it doesn't work, you'll just die.
Yeah, and then I'll have the paladin as a backup.
Oh, gosh.
Alright,
Oh, literally. Oh, my God. I think that's applicable in this situation.
alright, so I guess I'll buy a ticket.
Yeah, I'll buy a ticket.
You have any spell scrolls?
Actually,
Don't got any spell scrolls in stock at the moment.
You're
To the
hoarded.
tickets.
Oh.
Tickets are
10
10
gold,
gold per person.
You know, as we're buying our tickets,
How much are tickets for 1-year-olds?
For
There's
1-year-olds?
also 10 tickets. Yeah, I have a 1-year-old.
The
your
dragon
bot
thinks
says-
like 10 gold, and then Bella steps up like, I think we can make a discount for children. Like, fine.
How about she gets in for free
5
if I
gold.
buy her a doll?
Yeah, I'll give you a ticket for if you buy a doll.
Yeah, I'll buy a doll. How much is a doll?
Dolls are 40 gold.
Okay, yeah. I'll subtract 40 gold and I'll buy my ticket and then she can get it for free. And that'll be a toy that she can put in a personal item thing.
Aw.
you know,
My next PC is gonna go through some trauma. I'm gonna love it.
Jacob's over here like, I want a loving family, and then I want to traumatize them.
So in Strixhaven there is actually a plush doll magic item that can like end like the feared condition if you apply it to yourself.
Oh my. It's literally.
It's a Winnie the Pooh bear kind of thing.
Yeah, so Josh, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna hand him this giant bag of gold.
All right, it's going
Don't
to
worry,
it's
I
going
found
it's going to
it.
take the bag and then like it drop for a second, but not hit the ground. It's like, oh yeah, that's a lot of gold. It opens the bag and it looks through. It's like, I'm gonna count this.
Feel free to count it.
Yeah, I just need to count this real quick.
as they take a while to start counting the gold, I'm gonna kind of look between like
Um,
the people here.
The dragon turns to the red dragonborn,
Hey, hang on real
hands
quick.
him the bag,
I
and it's
hate
like,
to be
here,
that
count this for
guy.
me, please. It should
I hate
equate to about 3,000.
I hate to be that guy, but if we're gonna make the dragon count, should we cast Zone of Truth?
Aubrey counted.
Wait, what?
Well, I don't know this dragon, so
Oh,
he seems kinda sketchy.
racist.
he seems sketchy. Okay.
Look,
okay.
he drives a fair offer.
Yeah, but he might. Oh, okay, whatever. It's your money, not mine.
Well, I mean, if you want to do Zone of Truth, that could be entertaining.
I'm
The
asking
red
if you want.
dragonborn opens the bag, looks in, squints, and looks at the purple dragon. It's like, if I have to count all this, I want 10%. The dragon looks back, it's like 7%. Fine. Opens the bag and begins counting.
Make it like scene from SpongeBob, where Patrick and the Flying Dutchman negotiate down and then up again.
Hey, Josh.
I'm gonna
Hi.
lead into the dragon and say that should be an easy 210 gold.
As he's counting, I'm gonna look at the Dragonborn and ask, so, are you selling some of your own items as well, or are you helping him out?
No, I am Bella's security. We've been traveling around the region. I joined up a few years back. We have been traveling around. Bella thought it a good idea while the rift was open to go inspire people with hope or something.
Or something cheesy like that.
Yeah, Bella chimes in. Yes, I'm originally from the Kingdom of Morienfa, south of this one, and while the rift was open, things got, pretty bad around the world, so I've been traveling around and doing opera performances to help cheer people up.
Well, that's very cool. Honestly, Josh, I was waiting for the bodyguard to say, I have no clue who this guy is or why he handed me 3,000 gold, but I'm leaving now.
Alright.
Well,
All right,
Myra
so-
is looking at that necklace that prevents bleeding out.
Periaptive wound closure.
Alright.
How much is it, Josh?
The periaptive wound closure is 500.
That's pretty good.
My character almost died last time.
Oh gosh. You're a little motivated?
Yeah, I'm a little motivated,
Ooh.
but I haven't been rolling for money, so
Wait, oh.
Do you need
I'm
to
gonna
be
pay the 10 gold for the ticket and then the 500 for that necklace.
Okay.
That takes me down. I'm getting my calculator.
Aria's gonna lean into the girl in the top right. And she's gonna say, "So, I know a friend that seems to admire you. Do you think that you'd be interested?" And she points to herself.
Who are you talking to?
What's the necklace called again?
The girl in the top right, the singer.
What,
Josh,
Jen?
what's the
It's called the
necklace?
Periapt of Wound Closure.
Nifty little item for not bleeding to death
Yeah,
while
you
your
don't
friends
want to
can't
die.
get to you.
Cowards and you not wanting to die.
Yeah, some of us are quite attached to our lives.
Weird.
Alright. Bella Chuck is like, sorry, but no.
Aw, bummer.
Alright. As you guys are talking, let's see.
I'm gonna lean back into Alex. I don't think she's into bigger women.
Alex
he's
will sort of snap his
intimidated.
fingers. Darn.
As you're talking, you hear, I see the traveling merchants are in town, and you recognize the voice of Xander as he approaches.
Do we like Xander? Do we hate Xander? Which one's Xander again?
He's the king.
Oh, it's
Oh. We
Xander.
don't like Xander.
We don't like Xander.
I mean, like, I don't know. My mind kind of goes back and forth. Since, like, yes, he's full of himself, but he does seem to get the job done.
He's a tool, but he's a very effective tool, and that's the problem. We can't justify getting rid of him. He's really good at what he does. And so you just sort of sit there and you just cross your arms like, well, yeah, sure, whatever, I guess.
So Xander walks up and looks over some of the words like, yes. Surely any of these could make a wonderful donation to the town's security. And the at the word donation, the purple dragon's head just like turns and snaps towards him like, no, sorry, buddy, these are for sale.
This would make a wonderful donation. I don't know what that word means. Don't educate me.
Yes. Well, he could have been like, look, I'll donate you this item if you donate me some gold.
That's it. That's the solution right there. I'll donate the item. You donate the gold.
The red dragonborn approaches Xander and is like, look, you gotta pay for this stuff, bro. Xander's like, but I'm the king of this country. Surely you could afford a donation too.
All right, Myra's just gonna exit the tent at this point. She's not in it for the drama.
No, Alex is staying. It's only getting good. Xander's finally focused on someone else for a change.
Well, I have to stay here because I'm waiting for my armor.
This is the good stuff. Alex is going to look around and quietly, just enough for his friends to hear. Does anybody have popcorn?
Yes, but the counting of the gold for your armor has been interrupted by the security needing to deal with Xander.
I'm going to walk over. Could you continue counting?
The Dragonborn looks and is like, alright, well, you deal with this idiot. Xander just looks like, sir! I am appalled by your words.
Before Myra leaves, she tosses a bag of corn kernels over to Nick's character.
You toss corn kernels?
Well, you wanted popcorn.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Wait, Jen, do you toss a bag of kernels over to him?
Yeah, a small bag of kernels.
Okay, so here's what I want to do. Irvon, okay. I want to have a gold coin in my hand and say, Xander, come get the gold. Like I'm talking to a
Dear boy,
with a
dear
tree.
boy, come get the gold.
Come get the gold. Follow me, get the gold.
Oh my gosh, we treat him like a high functioning dog.
Make a performance check.
Or a
I feel like that little dragon would be more attracted to the gold.
Hey, Josh.
Hi.
I have an idea for after they do this.
Yeah?
Oh, are they done?
No, alright. So Ervod is holding on a gold piece, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
Xander's like, yes, a donate. And before he can finish, the purple dragon walks up and is holding the gold piece. Like, yes. What are you buying? Yes, we sell many fine things. What do you want?
He's looking at me.
Mhm.
He wants 1/10 of a ticket.
He wants to know what you're
I
buying.
look at him and I say, "You wanted me to get out of
You cut out, Jacob.
here." No, I
You're
just
kind of going.
no.
now.
Okay, so okay, yeah, my mic's acting up. I don't know why. So you're saying the dragon comes over to me?
Yep. Xander's also like coming over to you, but like the dragon saw the gold piece and was like, "Well, I want it."
It's
I'm just gonna
mine.
take them both with me, and we're gonna go on a nice walk.
Okay.
I'm gonna make an
the dragon's like,
athletics check and then start running.
Yeah, I suppose I could go for a walk. Mind the shop, Riz. And the red dragonborn just kind of nods and continues counting the gold.
Yeah, I'm gonna start dashing and running around. What is that? Athletics?
Yeah, it's an athletics check.
18.
All right. Let's see.
This little dragon, just the manager.
Kind of, sorta. Yeah. So you run, and the other two are like trailing behind. Like they're not falling too far behind. As
I
you
know.
run around.
I'm just gonna do this for a minute because this is funny. And then after I get like a good bit of ways from the shop, I'm just gonna hold up like I'm gonna say, let's say 3 gold,
Mhm.
and I'm going to say, all right. Look at this. Can't believe I'm treating these NPCs like dogs. And he's our mayor.
Look, it's
Let's say,
free
Xander,
money,
fetch,
possibly.
and I'm gonna make another
Free
athletics
money.
check
I
to
mean,
throw
that
the
is
coin as hard as I can.
All right.
Which of them is faster, Josh?
Yeah, as you throw the coin, Xander just jumps up and snatches it out of the air.
Yeah, I made an okay throw, but he just leaped.
As the purple dragon also jumps and tries to snatch it as well, but barely misses.
I'm gonna like toss my I took 2 more gold pieces. I'm gonna toss one to Xander and then one to the dragon.
Oh,
all right.
You made him
I'm just gonna hold my hands out like I'm talking to a dog. All finished, and I'm just gonna walk away.
The dragon says, yes, thank you for your contribution. And then heads back towards the
well worth
the
3
stand.
GP.
Okay, Josh, do we see this from the stand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is
would I be able to argue like using prestidigitation to warm up the kernels and it got enough to pop them?
Roll me a, I don't know what kind of check that would be. Survival, I guess.
Okay, I'd like to look at Alex and be like as this is all going on, like, hey, Turning, do you mind if I see that bag a second?
Alex will raise an eyebrow. Since when do you call me by my last name? But yeah, sure. And what bag is he handing you?
The kernel bag.
Oh.
Myra tossed you a bag of popcorn kernels before she left.
Does anyone have any type of fire cantrip?
19. I rolled a 19 on survival.
All right. Yep. The kernels start popping.
Okay.
As they start popping, the fire ganassi is like, "Oh, allow me," and he starts a small flame and heats it up faster.
I was gonna say there's a fire ganassi in there.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna open up the bag, offer some to James. I'm gonna like wave a bit of prestidigitation and but add like a bit of a buttery taste to them.
All right.
Here,
by the way,
my popcorn.
Alex,
that might have been the best 3 GP I've ever
Alex.
spent in D&D, hands down.
Actually, quite possibly. Alex will take a handful and eat it. Oh, that's not bad.
I'm gonna take a mouthful as well as we watch Jacob's character just treating these people like animals.
All right. Xander pockets the gold and pats Ervot on the shoulder. Is like, "Well, you seem to be in quite good standing with the moron over there. I shall leave the acquisition of goods to ensure the town's protection to you."
Wait, you're asking me? I'm not guarding the town.
And then he walks away.
I'm just gonna completely disregard that. I'm going home. I'll go to the concert later. I'm
Okay.
just going to disregard that entire statement.
That's probably what we do for 80% of what
Yep.
Xander says.
As you begin to walk by the tent, there's suddenly a puff of smoke above it.
It sets on fire.
And as the smoke clears, there appears to be a symbol floating that looks kind of like a blue stone mineral of some sort.
Cool.
The
Alex is intrigued.
the Ganassi, Bella, Dragon, and Dragonborn just kind of like look at it, and Bella and the Ganassi gasp. The Dragonborn just kind of like face palms, and the dragon just kind of shakes its head. You're free to ask questions.
What is that?
Bella explains. That's the calling card of a bandit that has been tracking us as we've been journeying over the countryside.
Oh, fun. Is he here to kill you? To get his money back? To collect his debts? Like,
Why would he let you know before he did anything?
I'm not quite sure what she wants, but she's been interfering with my concerts.
she's really bad at flirting. Like, really bad at flirting.
Anyhow,
Might just mean that she needs.
I can hype him up and then take the girl.
we
after he
might
feels
need to speak to the town guard before the concert tonight and see if we can get some extra security.
All right.
The purple dragon just looks over at Belle's like, we have to pay for extra security.
After a moment, I'm gonna be like, I'll keep an eye out for free.
Oh, so raise an eyebrow?
As you
No.
say the word free, the dragon's head snaps. It's like, free? Yes, that'd be great. Thanks for committing.
Arya will raise her hand. I'll help for a date.
Oh yeah, you want to date with Bella?
The dragon's like, wait, hold on just a second, and walks over to the food stand over here. Comes back a moment later and hands you a small fruit.
Yes.
No, not for that.
No, you said for a date. This is a date.
And it's a different kind of date.
Is it?
Looks back at the different.
The
date.
dragon just kind of looks at you with a disappointed expression
Wants
and
an
eats the
organic
fruit
date.
and walks back to its stand.
Wait,
Should
did
say-
the dragon just steal a date?
Yes.
No. Make a perception check.
Can I also
No.
make this check?
Yes.
Or no, actually, never mind. I'm not there. Am I there?
What's this perception check for?
You were about to find out.
Watching the dragon go to the other stand. Jacob, you didn't even notice.
Almost did as well, and I still got a nat 1.
Yeah,
Wait,
Jacob,
hold
you
on.
didn't notice. You're on the other side.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
fine. Oh, you also got a nat 1.
Sorry, that was supposed to be for Alex, but
All right.
still, same number.
Brandon, you know that the dragon did go over and pay for the date. It was like a really cheap. They only bought one, so it was like only like a few copper, and then they brought it back, probably expecting to get free labor, practically free labor.
This guy is a cheapskate, and I kind of like it.
Kind of.
It's really funny, gonna be real.
So wait. When you say date, it's like, is that actually the name of like a fruit?
Yes,
Yeah, date's
date
a type
is the
of fruit,
type of a fruit. It's a dried fruit.
Yeah.
You can
I
Google
thought it
it.
was a nut.
No, it's a
It's
fruit.
not the kind of date
Not
that
that
Arya
date.
meant.
Well, yeah.
Arya's
but-
gonna come out empty-handed then.
All right.
I don't think Bella's interested.
Well, if you guys want to do anything around town, now is your chance to do so. Otherwise, we will be skipping to the evening.
Cool. No, I think this concludes everything. Alex is sufficiently entertained, and honestly, Alex is having a good day. It's a good day for consequences, buying
Yep.
stuff, hysterical romances falling apart every which way.
I guess just to confirm, did Aubrey end up getting his armor? Like, did the
Yeah,
dragon
it takes a
counting,
while,
like-
but they finish counting the 3,000 gold, and Arbor gets the armor.
Very cool.
Question, is there any
Yeah.
shenaniganery with the fun rocks?
The fun rocks. Oh no!
You should have called them pop rocks.
Yeah, I was about to
Yes.
call it a pop rock.
Yes, can we call them pop rocks? That's outstanding.
It's just crack.
What are all those rolls? Those are horrible rolls.
Yeah,
No,
no, there are not any shenaniganeries.
Aubrey, they're called pop rocks because your brain goes pop.
Up goes
this
the
brain on crack.
weasel.
All right. So we are going to transition to evening time then. And what's it called? Theater of Fine Arts is over here. So let me populate this with some NPCs. And some
Hey, look, it's
PCs.
what's his name?
That's a little hard to do when we don't know his
Well,
name.
no. Josh said his name earlier. Like the guy who
Dan?
has like 50 clones.
Dan!
Yeah, that was it.
Hey, Frank.
Dave!
What was his
Bob,
name?
Joe, whatever your name is.
Stan. It was Stan.
Standard.
Yeah.
Let's see what's kind of. Sure, why not?
Hey, John Humanhead is here.
Yep.
We're gonna chew him a new one.
All right. Did any of you bring family?
Probably Jane.
I mean, I would have probably definitely invited like my parents. They probably would have been
Wait,
interested.
are our parents back?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, put Rajay in there too, with Jane.
You know what? Sure, we'll bring James along.
Of course, we gotta have Flint Lockwood.
I mean, you can put Leona in there.
Okay.
Leona's husband had to stay home to watch Michael
also do-
make sure.
You can also do Jimmy if you want. Sparks. Jimmy would probably be helping with security.
All
right. So, pick your seats. Let's see. So this is one family. This is a family. This is a family.
Why don't you put James and
Better have
Alec to the right? No, to the left. Like directly where they are. Yeah.
All right.
Now they've successfully blocked anyone else from staying in this row. It's perfect. It's like going to church or something.
Is Mario there?
You can put
We can have
Rajay
Rajay, yeah.
and Jane, like mirroring James and Alex. Yeah, right there is fine. Ervod's not gonna necessarily sit next to them. He's gonna probably sit like behind Jane because he's got his little girl with him.
Oh.
Okay.
If anyone cares, her name's Xena.
Oh.
Aubrey, is anyone else in your family here?
No.
Okay. Would you like to
Side note,
sit?
Josh, did you get my message?
Yeah, but I'll read it later.
That's fine. I just want to make sure you got it. Okay.
All right. Aubrey, where'd you like to sit?
I'll sit. Where's the stage? The front?
Yes.
I'll go front right.
All right. Jen, where you want to sit?
Not next to Lizard Dude. The other front, middle.
Anywhere that's not next to the lizard.
You lizard.
Ew. Disgusting.
I imagine that our characters have turned into like one of those high school
Racist.
cliques.
Jen,
Okay,
make
yes.
me a perception check.
You're turning into one of the high school cliques. Be careful.
17.
No, Jen.
Oh, I thought you said everyone.
24.
Wow,
Ooh,
okay.
20.
So you pick up on a conversation behind you between Cecilia and the Sphinx. The Sphinx has moved into the library.
That makes sense.
We haven't
Okay.
forgiven him, but he can be useful.
All right. Yep. So Brandon, where do you want your family to sit?
Leona is very tempted to throw a rock at him.
Since the front right is kind of full, I would like to be on the front left with Adrian sort of at the left corner all the way.
Alrighty. I don't really have any non-copyrighted music for this except my own. Do I have anything? I don't really have any like opera type music.
He's theater of the mind.
Hallelujah.
You could get that one opera music from The Fifth Element.
Can we just like have someone start streaming Duck Game and then shoot the holy gun real quick and then just go and then just
Oh,
like
you mean
make
the
that a
holy hand
sound.
grenade?
The holy hand grenade, yes, thank you.
Well, you all let's see. So he's gonna be backstage. You all enter in, and after like waiting a little bit, the light dims in the area, and Bella comes out onto stage.
He's facing the wrong way.
Yeah, well, I can't fix that. All right. And the performance begins. Let me. I really don't have any music for this. Let's see what happened to D&D.
It'd not be copyrighted.
Close enough. It'll work.
Close enough to copyright.
All right. So everyone make me a perception check.
I'm rolling low. Bummer. I do like
as like the only one who offered their services, it's amazing that I was the one person to actually maybe see something.
I got
Yeah,
a
you-
25.
You see the
All right.
assassin?
So, Brandon and Jacob. So you guys are keeping an eye out, like during the opera, and like she finishes like the first song, and like moves on to another one, and about halfway through it, you catch a glimpse of something. It looks like something is falling from the ceiling. Something very
It's a
small.
What's it look like?
A knight.
It's hard to tell.
Does it look like a person?
It doesn't look like a person. It's very small. Looks like it is
Like
like
A
could be
human
held in a hand.
person? Does anyone
Okay,
have mage hand?
How close is it, Josh?
45 feet.
Okay, so I can't quite do mage hand, but I do have another idea. And if it's a spider, this is going to be fast overkill. But just having a very, wait, I'm just going to very, discreetly reach into my pocket, pull out a thin stick, and pop off a single magic missile at it.
All right.
Practically through.
Spider
Your
explodes.
magic missiles fly out. People gasp as magic missiles fly up onto the stage and strike the object. It explodes into a cloud of smoke.
Ah, there's now chaos everywhere. Thanks a lot. You broke the light bulb.
My mother and I immediately put on our gas mask, which we keep on our persons because
I believe
brother's
it.
troubles.
Yeah, actually, that sounds in character.
Yeah.
This probably wasn't the best idea.
No, this was the best idea.
It was.
All right.
Look at
This is
look,
the greatest
Ellie was like, "Oh, I can
plan."
take out the thread early."
All right.
No, you can jump that thread early.
Anyone want to investigate? The crowd is in a little bit of shock.
Okay, I'll
Wait, does the
investigate.
crowd know that it's not part of the show, though?
These are great special effects.
I mean, like, magic missiles just flew from the
Oh.
audience onto the stage, and like, there's extra guards because like.
But do the people know that there's
Yeah.
danger? Would you go announcing that to people?
So no, a good number of people in the audience would be, because you have Devrin is in the audience, Durnan is in the audience, and Xander's in the audience as well.
Oh yeah, I remember when Abraham Lincoln got assassinated, the crowd started clapping.
I would like
Like,
to.
is that
I
actually
No.
accurate?
No,
No.
It's a joke.
Oh,
It's a
No
joke
one
about how it was
assassinated.
part of the show.
All right. What do you guys do?
Wait.
well, I rolled investigation.
Yeah. So you rolled investigation. How are you investigating?
Seeing if there's anything else outside of this weird cloud of smoke in the air.
All right. Are you getting up on the stage?
Not yet. Like how high above the stage was this when I shot it?
So the stage is about 20, 25 feet tall. And it was about 6 feet off the ground when you hit it.
Oh, okay. I thought it. Okay, when I said that I shot a magic missile at it, I imagined that it was like coming down from like the ceiling and still quite up there.
It was, but magic missiles take time to move to a target.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So has the show just kind of stopped at this point?
Yeah.
Ah,
Crap! I ruined the show.
maybe.
And this just looks like smoke, right?
Yeah. It's beginning
Okay.
to clear a little bit.
Okay.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Okay. So I'd like to walk. I would like to just get up and just sort of make my way to maybe the edge of the stage,
Okay.
and maybe use prestidigitation to try to clear the smoke, to clean it up.
You clear a little bit of the smoke. As you do, the red dragonborn comes out and starts waving his hands to clear it away. Let's see.
It's not very effective.
Wait, wasn't he in the back?
He was, yeah.
Or, I mean, the front of the theater?
I moved him to the back, retroactively, so he could guard the back room. As he's clearing it away, the Sphinx runs around, jumps up on the stage, and flaps his wings and blows the cloud away.
Oh my gosh, he's trying to be useful.
And,
Is he, though?
Bella is gone.
Aha! The plot thickens.
I didn't know this was a magic trick.
His performance is great.
Now I can't steal her away. Dang it!
No, you gotta steal her back.
Oh yeah, I guess.
And
Yeah,
more importantly,
seducer.
now's
Got
your
it.
opportunity to be a knight in shining armor who swoops in and heroically saves her.
Plot twist: I'm
This
the one
is a-
that planned this. I'm just kidding.
This is the stage, right? Does that mean there might be a trap door onto the stage?
I mean, it's a trap. Does that count?
Actually, that's a
This
good
is supposed
point.
to be a play.
Are there any openings on the stage, floor?
Roll investigation.
Okay, I don't see anything.
You do not find a trapdoor now.
Hmm.
Then we had bad checks, or there isn't one?
You don't know.
Yes.
Well, we don't find any, so we can, in character at the very least, assume that it's at least not as likely.
Alright.
Hmm.
Josh, why is the wrong character on stage? Thank you.
You could just ask him to change it.
I did.
No, you accused him. Let's not mistake
All right.
the two.
So she's gone now, though. You said.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay. Are there any sort of is anything else happening now, or is everyone just looking at us in silence?
Several of the security people are looking out and about.
Hmm.
I don't want to walk
Is
outside.
there a curtain?
There's some stage lighting stuff above.
I'd like to look up
Okay.
and
Yeah,
maybe behind.
I'm gonna climb up to see where that thing came from.
All right. You climb up and roll investigation.
Josh.
Hi.
While they do all this delightful investigation, Alex is going to go and step outside and fly around and see if he sees anybody trying to run away with a captive.
Roll me a
Or
perception
just
check.
run away in general.
Or just run away in general. I mean, yeah, honestly. Although if they're running away hand in hand off into the sunset, maybe he'll let them go. I don't know.
Maybe we should also send the thing that can fly to go look.
I mean, yes, I'm going.
I think she means John Human.
Oh. That's fair. Oh, you said perception?
Yeah.
These rolls are not very good tonight.
Josh has a brilliant plot that none of us are capable of following.
It's a shame.
What was going to turn into a quick intercept the thief is going to turn into quick go hunt down the thief and rescue them.
Maybe.
And at this point, it might go to like, you lost the thief. You didn't even find them. You didn't even see them.
What thief?
There's a thief?
Thief.
All right. So yes, Nick. Outside, you don't see anything or anyone on this side of the building.
Huh. Too bad. All right. Well, I'm gonna go look around to the other side of the building because I don't think there's anything here.
All right. Where are you going to look specifically?
Oh. Well, I'm assuming that if I looked on one side of the building, I'll go look on the opposite side of the building. I'm basically checking around town to see if. Basically, I'm positioning myself above the building, like in near the middle, and I'm looking out and scanning down the roads and the alleyways and whatnot from what I can see. And I'm just looking to see if I see anyone who looks suspicious or like they're
Right.
trying to make a quick getaway. But
Which
I'm
way are
just
you
kinda-
going from here then?
Where was I looking originally?
You were looking in this area. You could see, like, around here.
Then I guess I'll go to the other side of the building. So down south.
Over here? Okay.
Yeah, and I'll look around there.
All right. Make a perception check.
My numbers are slowly crawling upward.
You don't see anyone over here.
Okay. Should I keep going, or is it someone else's turn?
People inside. All right. Let's see. So, Jen, you rolled that investigation check when you reached the top of the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see.
I try rolling again.
You
fate of a
don't find
girl's
anything
life.
except the normal equipment used to run the show.
Gasp.
I'm
Do I see any other way down?
Yes, gravity.
Any other paths around the theater besides where I came up?
Nope.
Right, I'm gonna stand over the spot where the thing dropped.
All right. Roll me another investigation check. Finally. All right. You find a little bit of powder on one of the beams, just a touch.
Solve the mystery, Jen.
I
Maybe-
inspect the powder.
Maybe it's
All right.
powder.
Am I
Okay.
familiar with the powder?
Yeah, so this powder, when agitated, puffs up into a cloud very easily.
Oh. They were expecting us to thwart them. How clever. We've been thwarted in our thwarting.
Is there anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Maybe
With
it's
a nat
also
20, is there anything else?
Nope,
maybe it's
that's
also
it.
a powder. Maybe it's also a powder of teleportation, but you have to snort it to go to your destination.
You should find
Wouldn't
out.
that be something? It's magic drugs, but like really magical drugs. But they only work when you're high. or stoned, or whatever term you want to use for it.
Leona comes back down to report what she found. Or Myra comes back down to report what she found.
All right.
So you said that there were some curtains here, Josh?
Yeah.
I'd like to look behind them.
You thoroughly examine the curtains, and there's no one hiding in them.
I mean, we've sort of scoped out this entire area. Okay, well, maybe not the crowd. Should we let the crowd leave? There might be some people in there that, you know, it's like being at a party and someone turns up murdered. You don't let people leave so you can see if someone there is involved.
It's like looking here at a party and someone turns out murdered. Like,
All right.
yeah.
Arya, you hear the guy behind you's like, man, I'm gonna go request a refund. And he gets up and walks out.
In my mind, I'm just thinking, read the room, dude.
Where's the little dragon?
The little dragon's at the shop.
And he said no refunds.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't getting your money back, no, sir.
So what was the symbol that we saw puff up earlier?
Symbol?
Yeah, or the calling
it
card.
it looked like a very specific shape, some sort of blue mineral.
But it didn't look like a rune or any sort of language, right?
Nope. It looked like some sort of stone.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna turn over to Jen's character and the Dragonborn and be like, any ideas?
And if anyone from my Dragalia Lost days watches this stream on playback, they're gonna know exactly what's up immediately.
Let me just Google Dragalia Lost stolen singer.
That's cheating. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, Nick,
No,
as
I'm
you
not gonna
fly
make
around
it.
the building, you see you see the Fire Ganassi and Nadim running down the path.
Okay, I'll follow them. I'm
He's running towards
curious.
the opera house.
Oh, I will intercept.
All right.
Why
Don't let them in.
He's like, I've received a very troubling note. It says that Bella's been kidnapped and they want a ransom.
That was very fast. Okay, what did they want to ransom? Where's the drop-off point? Yada yada yada. How did they come up with this quickly? Who are these people?
I don't know. It's all we know is that we've been tailed by some criminal that goes by the calling sign Lazuli.
Lazuli. Oh, yeah, it makes sense with the gem symbol. Maybe we should have taken that warning sign more seriously. Oh well. Did they say where we need to deliver the money or when we'll deliver the money?
It says to deliver it. There seems to be an address to a house over in the residential district.
Oh.
Good, they live here.
That makes it all more convenient. Okay, I'll just nod. Did it say how much?
They want 30,000 gold points.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I'll take that note and we'll handle it.
Yes, I'll come along too. I've been traveling with Bella for a long time. This is also my business.
Oh, yes, of course.
All right, do you go back into the opera house?
Yeah, I go back. Hey guys, I got a clue! It's a ransom note!
Oh boy! And I'm gonna jump off and run up to you.
Oh yeah, clue.
Woo!
John jumps off the stage. Oh boy, mystery solving!
We
Alex
just got a
is gonna
letter?
Scowl at him.
I wonder
We
who
Just
it's
got a
from.
letter.
I get it.
We just
We
got
just
a
got
letter.
a letter. We just got a letter.
Hold on, nope, copyright.
It's a ransom note.
It's a ransom. Could you imagine it being a ransom note in that show?
Yes, I could. Blue Skidoo, you can too.
You have your dog. Bring us $50,000.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, but it's like, okay, what's
That's
it
when
say?
it becomes a John Wick story.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Nick, roll me a history check.
Where have you seen this ransom note
I've
before?
seen this ransom note before. Oh, hey.
Wait,
Alright.
this was the ransom note
The-
your dad left you.
The address on the ransom note
Flint
is Flint Lockwood's old address.
Lockwood has
Lockwood.
returned.
He ransomed a girl?
Flint Lockwood.
That was very loud.
All right.
For some reason, he came back only to steal a woman.
You know, it's not the worst priority.
Well, that was his only way of happening it.
You know, look, it doesn't matter what the excuse is. What matters is that he came back to see us again.
I don't think that's a good thing, Brandon.
Didn't he have like a 4 in charisma?
Get a 3.
Yeah, this
Okay,
is
this-
way of
this
showing
makes-
affection.
So yeah, someone else. I'm kidnapping you.
It's like, I have to kidnap you so I can see my friends again.
All right.
It's a very twisted
Yeah.
situation.
So the ransom note demands that the money be delivered to that location in approximately 1 hour,
Dun, 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 dun,
or they're gonna
How
kill
much
Bella.
money?
Or
Down, down.
How much money is she worth?
30,000, I believe.
I don't have that much.
I don't
I
either.
also not that much. So you know what we should do? We should fake it.
We should just
Or-
spend favor and just say, "Hey,
I'm
we
gonna
want her
turn
back."
around. I would like to turn around upon hearing the amount of money and look at John and be like, John, do you happen to have 30,000 gold on you?
This is quite the request we're making of some. Well, actually, you know what? No. This guy is a twit.
let's all look at John.
Let's look at John.
I look at John.
What are you looking at John for?
Money.
I just asked him if he had
Fix it.
30,000 gold
So-
on him.
It's like, well, I don't have 30,000 gold on me.
And you get it within the next hour.
I can try.
Good. Good. Get on
Okay.
that then.
Okay. So for legal reasons, if I do this for you, then I don't owe you any magic items anymore, right?
No.
No.
You still owe us.
You
you have
owe
I
it
am
for the
20
rest
once
of
years-
again asking for your
20
financial
years of
compensation.
childhood trauma. You owe us more than that.
You heard Astrid. You owe the entire plane for the rest of your life.
Yes, but this isn't a planner issue. This is a personal problem.
I don't like him.
Look,
I
we'll
mean-
discuss logistics later. Just get the money.
Can't we
All
use
right,
his
all
head
right.
to make a magic item?
I need a communication. I need to do a communications ritual. Does anyone have
I don't think we
100
really
GP
need
and
John if we
fine
can take his head.
shocks? You know what? I probably have some in my bag at home.
You know, and this is just
Actually, I
throwing it out.
probably left that at my temple. I'll have to go get it. Is 2 days time fast enough?
No.
Maybe. You know, guys, there's a very simple solution, and I know you guys aren't fond of this, but we could
resurrect
hear
her.
me out, or we could choose violence.
I mean,
You know,
yeah,
to save the girl.
that's what I was thinking. Hey, John, sorry. Hey, John.
What's up?
Never
John.
mind about the gold. You still owe us money, but we're gonna just go and probably kill the guy.
Just
Or girl.
Always with the owing things. I mean, it's not
You
like
mean
I
Flint
ruined your
Lockwood?
lives or anything. And he just walks out.
No, you did.
Is he serious?
Most
Is he
certainly.
serious about that?
Um,
Alright, so-
Xander walks up by and is
wait.
like, I heard you talking about violence, and I am a fan of this plan.
All right, perfect. Look, you're immediately one of my favorite people now. Let's go get the guy.
Alex will just turn with a really puzzled look.
Okay, so I guess the plan, or what is the plan? How destructive do we want to be? An idea that I had is that since Flint. Now, did Alex convey that this was Flint Lockwood's house?
Yes.
Okay,
I have
it's like,
conveyed all the important information.
all right, it's like, well, since this was Flint's old house and no one lives there, we could just rig it to explode.
Yes, but she's probably in there.
That's a good point. Why don't we go there? You know, the guy told us to be there in about an hour. Why would he do that? He probably needs time to get things ready. What if we go there early before he's ready and catch him off guard?
Huh. It's
This
not.
is the first good idea you've suggested so far.
Yeah, it's not terrible. That could backfire horribly, but that's also not terrible.
I mean, we could try having one or two people go in at first invisibly.
I can do that.
Like just you, or
I can turn myself or somebody else invisible. I know the
Okay.
invisibility spell. Haven't had
Alright.
to use it, but I know it.
Okay, who do we want to send in?
Who's the sneakiest?
Kind of like, so I'll just sort of like look at each other.
My
I'm
character
gonna
has
go
a
ahead
+4 in
and
stealth.
summon Somri back
I have a
into plane.
+4.
All right.
Somri can turn invisible.
Send multiple people in. Xander, are you particularly stealthy?
What? Yes, of course. I pride myself on my ability to infiltrate areas in a discreet manner. Yes.
Would you announce to the intruder that you're sneaking in there?
Wouldn't you?
Okay, we gotta. Okay, we gotta pick some. Alex, could you just turn me invisible?
Yeah, of course, totally sure. That's the best plan we have so far. Which scares me.
I say me and Arya go in there.
All right.
All right.
If that's what you think is best.
I mean, not like we're not gonna be the only ones involved with this. Like the rest of you should be like, on the premises, like waiting to come in. Just wait for the signal.
What's
I got a
it?
couple of these rocks from my brother's lab.
Oh, you know,
That's not a terrible plan.
that's not a terrible plan. That's an unethical plan, and I like it.
We're gonna shove crack rocks in his mouth.
All right. Mind giving us some of these crystals?
Now these are airborne. You light it on fire, you throw it in there, it pops off. It's airborne.
All right.
That's all kinds of diabolical. I love it.
Wait, but what if Bella's in there still?
Well, these don't kill people; they just horrendously incapacitate them.
They
All
No,
right.
that would be this. This one causes problems if you ingest too much of it. And I pull out a little white bag.
What is that?
How much is too much?
This was the opium.
Oh,
Oh,
Xander looks
it's
like I
not
can't
full-
help but feel like that looks familiar.
no, it would not look familiar to him. I mixed it in his drink.
oh gosh!
It smells familiar.
No, I flavored it and everything.
Oh, he wouldn't know. He'd associate the wrong smells and tastes with opium.
It's not based on anything logical. It's a feeling.
For him, opium tastes like cherries.
It tastes like wine.
Gosh.
Got something better than wine. I pull out
Now I want
a little flask of the weed water or the weed tea.
Okay. medication aside, we should probably get going. Like, if we want to get the drop
Yes.
on him, I guess give us a couple of the of those crystals. Do you mind if I have that bag of opium? I have an idea potentially. I'll give it back if we don't end up doing anything with it.
Sure, this is just a sample bag anyway.
All right.
It's like a full sandwich bag.
Okay, sample bag of opium in my inventory. What about the pop rocks?
Brandon, you're gonna become a meth addict at this point, or something. Just
No,
from
I
like,
only have
opium, not meth.
2,
oh, you're right. You're
and
right.
they're still experimental.
So they
I
could be
guess.
horrendously overpowered.
Okay, in that case, give one to each of us.
No.
All right, perfect.
All right,
We
so
both
each
have
of us
opium.
have a pop rock.
I only have
Oh.
2.
Do you want to give one to each of us, or do you want to keep one?
How trusting am I of these people with these very dangerous chemicals? Because I know this
Yeah.
one. I know for sure this one is dangerous.
That is entirely up to
I
you
mean,
to
to be fair,
decide.
like, we've been on multiple life-threatening adventures together, and
Yeah, does that reaffirm your trust or shake it?
I
Brandon,
want you to
how
roll
many things have you
persuasion.
thrown in the river?
okay, I'll roll persuasion.
I roll persuasion.
Sure, y'all can roll both roll persuasion.
16. That's not too bad.
25.
Aubrey, you get a pop rock.
I get
Do
a
I get a
pop
Do I get a
rock.
pop rock?
No.
Like, actually, should you roll insight, Jen?
I mean,
Oh,
Jen
no.
can determine arbitrary DC thresholds for her own character.
You don't get
I
a
mean-
pop rock, Brandon.
Oh, okay. So only
It's
Oh well.
directly under
You know
my-
what? You know what? I'm fine with that. You gave me a bag of opium. I could do just as much with that.
I love how I beat the DC before the DC was created.
Okay, I'm gonna look and be like, all right. I'm gonna look at Arya. Ready to go?
Yes, I have my pop rock.
All right. The rest of you, just be nearby. You'll know when to come in. You'll know when to intervene. All right, James, I'm ready. All right, Alex, I'm ready.
Yeah, I just love being called by my dad.
Sorry.
And-
I'm not saying that in character.
I know. And Alex will put a paw on your head, and this hexagonal-like shimmer pattern will wash over your body as you turn invisible.
This is weird.
Will I also
can't-
become invisible?
That's not for me to decide.
I see. Because I
Don't
can't
you-
become invisible.
You-
Somri
Oh.
can.
You can't? I thought you said
No,
you could.
I said Somri can.
Oh,
I thought that you could.
okay. Quick question
No.
before you do that then. Are you able to cast invisibility at a higher level?
No, not yet.
Okay.
All right. But as a familiar, you should be able to see through Solmary's senses.
I can.
Right, but the problem is that Summer can't make Aubrey's character invisible.
But Solmary can go down for Aubrey.
Oh, that's right. You could just summon a freaking dragon.
Oh, wait, no, I have another
No.
idea. I have a better
Whoa.
idea.
Ow.
Wait, I have a better idea.
Hmm.
I'm gonna call out to Jackson. Hey, Dad, can you come over here a second? And when he
Yeah.
comes over, I'm gonna be like, could you? And Jackson's probably looking kind of confused because, like, he's talking to nobody. But
I'll allow
I'm
it.
just gonna say, okay, but I'm just gonna say, don't worry, it's me, your son. I'm just invisible. Could you turn Ari invisible or Arya invisible?
Hey, Dad, it's me, your son.
And with a perplexed look, Jackson's gonna be like, "All right," and pull the instrument of the bards off from his back with a couple musical strums. Turn Arya invisible.
Now we're both invisible.
Yes. I'm like, okay, cool. We have an hour unless we do something stupid. Let's get moving.
Oh, cool. We were told to be there in an hour.
And for probably half an hour at this rate.
No, game time is a bit quicker or shorter. Whatever. We head there. We head
All right.
there.
So, you head to this location, the old Lockwood Residence. There are no windows on this building.
Sounds just like Lockwood.
The three of you
Okay.
arrive. The other two were assumed to have arrived.
Wait, the three of us?
These three that
These
are
three?
visible.
Oh, okay. Hmm. Why are there no windows on this house?
It belonged to a creep.
Oh, I see.
Belongs to
I
a
see.
paranoid man.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna walk up to the door.
Okay.
I'd like to very carefully and quietly see if the knob will turn.
It's
The
unlocked.
invisible man opens the door.
Okay. I'm gonna open it very slightly and try to slip in.
Okay. There's no one in here.
Okay, I'm gonna very quietly start making my way in.
Okay.
And like making my way towards like the back room door.
Making my way
I will
All right.
join him in this endeavor
All right.
as another invisible.
And while it may not look like it on the interface, I don't have the door opened up much at all. I have it opened up just enough for me to have slipped in.
These doors have two properties: open or close.
Yeah, and I'm gonna very quietly reach out and try to click this door.
All right. Make a stealth check.
Okay. Can I have advantage since I'm invisible?
No, because this is a sound-based check.
Okay.
Sorry, my mic was muted.
Oh,
Josh, can you put my character to the back
Oh.
door?
What?
You put my character to the back door.
Okay.
Just because there are two doors and we should guard them both.
Okay. All right. You turn the knob and it jostles a little bit and makes a bit of noise.
is it unlocked?
As it's unlocked.
Okay, I'm gonna slowly creak and open a bit and look inside.
All right. This room also is empty.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the last room in the house.
All right, Aubrey, would you like to get there first?
Sure. I'll go ahead and go in.
All right. Are you being stealthy?
Yes.
Make a stealth check.
Okay. 13.
All right. You creak open the door and peer inside. There is nobody in this room.
I see. Well,
You
I'm
know,
gonna
with
close the door.
Would you like
And
to
I'm
make an
gonna stand on the-
investigation check?
Dun dun dun.
Sure. If you're offering me free rules. 17.
All right. This bathroom isn't like the other ones in town.
I'm not like other bathrooms.
I'm not a bathroom at all.
it has a lock on the door.
I'm a mimic.
Oh no.
Alright.
Mimic bathroom.
There's a wooden panel on the floor.
I see. I'm gonna try to open it.
It leads to the sewer system.
Also, I was making my way over to like that door as well.
All
Way
right.
downtown.
You bump into Aubrey
Sorry.
because you cannot
Literally.
see Aubrey.
Yes.
Bonk.
Is there
And then you
nothing in
both bump
there?
into somebody else, and they say sorry too.
I'm gonna open the hatch.
Okay. You open the hatch. Make a stealth check.
Okay.
I don't know how
Ooh.
stealthy a dark area being just blasted by light from the surface world can be.
Exactly.
There's no windows on
Hey.
the house.
Oh, right.
It's pretty dark in
There
the
is
house.
no light.
All right. Would you like to enter the sewers?
Sure.
We're gonna split the party. We're gonna split the party. We're gonna split the party. I wonder what they'll find.
Oh, look. Park benches. We can
You
have
know,
lunch here.
I just realized something. Let's see. Okay, since like we didn't give any like heavy signal of like that we're going in the sewer, I'm gonna try to leave like the bathroom door open enough that they might look at it. No, I'm not gonna leave the door open. I'm just gonna drop my ticket from the opera on the floor.
That will make complete sense when we find your missing body and nothing but a ticket left.
We won't even know his body's missing because he's invisible.
Well, no, well, no, it's so that you know which way to go. It's so that you know that we went in the sewers.
Well, how do we know that you're not still exploring the house? How long do we wait?
You won't.
All right. As you enter the sewers, Brandon, make a stealth check.
Dun dun
Okay.
dun.
If I get like a nat 1, I fall into the sewer.
Mm-hmm. Straight into the water, yeah. Cool.
Oh, good.
All right. So, you two drop into the sewers. And...
Wait, is there not like a ladder? Is this just like a drop?
Yeah, because this is not a natural entrance to the sewers.
It's okay. I'm 12 foot
Flint-
tall.
Flint himself made this entrance.
Where did I put it?
Hey, Lockwood.
There it is.
That's a big guy.
Now I'm just zoomed in.
Who big guys?
It's really zoomed
Who
in.
regular size guys?
All right. So you look across the hallway and you see two guys, shady looking guys. One's like, I'm telling you, I heard something. I think they've come to investigate early. It's like, so what? We'll just give them the same deal.
Dun dun dun. The plot
One replies back,
thickens.
yeah, but what if they find out like we don't actually got her? It's like, just bro, don't worry about it. We'll just play it cool. We'll just play it cool. We'll get the money. We'll give them the ultimatum, and then we just leave. And it's their problem after that.
No, you
Send
gotta work.
invisible summary back up to tell the party that.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay down in the sewer.
I'm also staying down, but I'm sending invisible
yeah.
summary up.
So Samri flies back up through the hatch that I guess you left open. Otherwise Samri has to make a stealth check. And then creaks through the doors and comes out. And the door opens. And an invisible Samri speaks to you guys. And relays the information.
Gasp! An ultimatum. Who could have seen this coming? No, I
That's
really
something
want to
that
know
they don't
what
have.
it is.
You know, we could just light the bag of opium on fire and then drop it down in there. Or blow it out, drop it down in there, and it'll fill the sewers with some opium.
Well, actually, I was gonna say, like...
Arguably, we could set the sewers on fire, because all the toxic gases are probably flammable.
Actually,
Like,
I
Another good idea.
Yeah, you guys are also fully aware that there is a kobold community living in the sewers.
It's fine.
This.
One that I
Actually,
keep
I
forgetting
don't
about when I populate NPCs in town.
Actually, I have an idea. While we're, like, down... Like, why don't me and Aubrey's character just walk up to the thugs and say, like, look, we know that you have her, but we really don't care. We're just not going to pay. And then we just leave. And then actually try to figure out where she is.
We don't actually care.
We could just, kill
So,
him.
Brandon, this choice is entirely up to you because you currently have no one to consult with except Aubrey, who you cannot
Yeah, but
see.
we have to be quiet, so I'm going to cast Hex on bonus action Hexblade Curse.
Casting a spell ends invisibility, right?
Yup.
Yes, and I'm going to immediately follow that up with attacking them.
Okay, so you're going to go attack?
Yeah.
All right.
And you know what?
I'm gonna no. I'm staying where I am.
Uh.
I'm bonus action hexing the guy on the right, from Hexblade Curse. And then I'm gonna shoot an Eldritch Blast at him.
All right. Roll initiative. You guys will have a surprise round.
Cool.
Let me grab my notebook.
9. 5.
They were so proud of their surprise round that they forgot they had to roll initiative for the first round of the real initiative.
So, I recently found out the way rules is written surprise rounds work.
Yeah.
is that you can, like they skip their first turn, but their turn still happens naturally in the initiative order, so they can take reactions after that skipped turn. So, for instance, if they roll like 16 and 14, they miss their first turn, but they can take reactions on yours. Whereas if they roll 3 and 4, they can't take reactions.
Okay, that's really confusing.
All
Hang
right,
on.
so Josh.
I'll figure it out later.
So Josh.
Alright, so let's see. So Brandon got a 5 minus. We got a 9. And then we'll roll for them. Ooh, that's a bummer.
Bruh.
Twenty
Well,
and 7.
Brandon, what are you thinking for your next PC?
Josh, I have a question.
Hi.
I felt like it came up just kind of like as a joke, maybe, but like, are there actually flammable, like toxic gases in the sewer that I would be aware of?
There might be some, but the sewer would
Would it-
not be composed entirely of them.
So it would not be enough to like wipe out like all the kobolds or anything.
No, the sewer would not explode if you cast a fireball spell down here.
Okay, I asked
Like the
because,
sewer
like,
is ventilated. Like it does
Okay.
connect out open to the river.
Okay, I asked because as soon as I see, because I imagine it's like, we hear the guys say that they don't actually have her. The information gets relayed. As soon as Aubrey like fires off his spell, I'm just gonna reappear and angrily scream, "Are you serious?" As I huck a fireball at them.
All right. So
And,
wait, a
not
fireball.
Yes,
I was just
Okay.
like, I didn't think it would go
right
this
at
far.
them. Right
So-
between them.
This gets interesting fast.
Yeah.
'Cause
So
they're supposed to
Aubrey,
die,
that
but-
second attack will hit and deal
I
16
figured.
force.
16 force damage. Yep.
Nice.
All right, and Brandon, roll damage for that fireball.
That's a horrible fireball.
All right, one of them passes.
Not really.
But the one that passes is the one that Aubrey hit.
They still take half damage from my fireball.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I am
That's-
just kind of angry that like we wasted all this effort and magic just for her not to even be here.
Well,
And and the idea that they would lie to us.
The indignity of it all.
All right. So suddenly these two are looking extremely wounded, and we're going back to the top of the turn order, which is gonna be Bandit 1. It's like, whoa, 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 whoa! If you kill us, you'll never see the girl again.
You don't have the girl.
You don't even know where she is.
Yeah.
We've been here for the past half hour listening to you talk and
Wow.
babble to each other.
He's like, look. Okay, you need to roll deception on that.
Yeah.
He's like, what? We haven't been here for the past half hour. We've been here for like
Been
15
following
minutes.
you.
He's like, look, here's the
Really think
deal.
you're sneaky?
Here's the deal.
Really think you're
We
sneaky?
got the girl locked away at a location. He holds up a paper, and this paper has it's a little singed and on fire. He starts shaking it and puts the fire. It's like this envelope shows the location she's at. Now, if we don't make it back to the rest of our team who's got the girl, then move the girl.
why do you sound like you're from like
Well, you see, that's kind of
New
why we came
York?
here.
Look, if I don't have
Oh,
a unique accent, then all of my characters just sound the same.
Okay, well, I'm gonna look at him and be like, "Well, look, that's why we came down here early, was so we could kill you and get to your group before they got suspicious." So either you die and we go there, or you live and we still go there.
I mean, you'll go there, but if we're not back at it by a certain time with the money, she's not gonna be there.
Yeah, well, we came early, so we still have like 45 minutes to get there.
Okay, she's not there, period.
Hey, Josh,
Are you calling me dumb?
Are we
Yes.
are we still in combat technically? 'Cause
Not
Yes,
calling you
you're
smart.
technically still in combat. It's technically his turn. He took the speak action, or he took the speak free action.
Okay. Well, look, we're early enough that we can get there before any suspicion gets raised. So either you just give it to us, or we'll
We
take it.
beat it out of you.
Or I can just never take my turn and hold you here forever.
Well, you can't
not
do
how
that.
What's
that
a turn?
Pulling one
Well,
out of
like-
Undertale.
I think there is a mechanic for that. If you like to just not take a turn, you just default take the dodge action as an
Well, yeah.
NPC.
So there's that. There's also the hold action. But like, I was more making an Undertale reference where when you get to the end of the Sans boss fight, he's like, I just won't take my turn, and I'll hold you here forever.
So you just create a paradox in initiative.
Yep. And eventually he does wear out, and you attack him and kill him.
Yeah,
Good.
but not.
Right. Anyhow, when
When you put it that way.
well, I'm gonna be honest. We didn't think you guys were gonna be all murdery.
I mean, you guys are threatening to kill someone innocent.
All right.
Hypothetically,
The
could
one
have
thug
some.
is gonna jump across the way and start running down the hallway. Let's see how far can he make it. Not even that far. Okay. Let's see. Up next in the turn order is Aubrey.
Anywhere he can go, I can go further.
Aubrey, he looks like he's like on his last legs.
Oh, cool. Does he like his legs? I'm
I
gonna
would
aim for
assume
his
so. He's
legs.
currently using them.
So first off, bonus action, maddening hacks to do 3 damage to him.
He's dead.
Oh my god.
He had
You just
3
look-
HP left.
I'm gonna look at the other one and go, so, do you like your legs?
Look,
just blink.
look. Okay. I'll tell you what's going on. But you're not gonna
Neither
find
of those
the rest of our group because they're just gonna go somewhere else.
We still have an
Josh-
hour, buddy.
Josh, can I rule that those went by the sides of his head?
Okay. What's his AC? One of those would actually hit.
Oh no, one took his ear. Oh no, it took 13 points of his ear.
It would that kills him. He has 7
Oh.
HP.
Oh.
Is anybody here a cleric or have healing magic of any
I
sort?
do.
I do.
I do.
All right. Meanwhile, up top, you guys are roll perception, I guess.
They might hear the explosion.
Yeah, the
or
fireball.
The ground
All right,
rumbling, the ground
Jacob, you are aware of some sort of explosiony thing just happened. Jen, you heard some sort of disturbance.
Well, they found him.
Oh, I suppose we should go, shouldn't we?
I think that was the cue.
And
I think that was you.
I guess Nick is
Go in.
going with Jacob. So breach.
I,
All right,
Josh,
hi.
unless Aubrey has like opposition, like I can just kind of imagine that they're about to come down as we start climbing up with the envelope in hand.
The guy in hand.
We found the bad guys.
Well, so the fireball happened, and then the conversation happened. So time wise,
Oh,
like
yeah.
outside of initiative, and then you have to go over there and get the envelope.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Bren, I am 12'3". I can probably carry them both out.
Okay, yeah, let's carry them out.
assuming they
Almost
live.
Down here.
Just take them under my arms and carry them back up.
I will snag the envelope though, just so we don't lose
Alright.
that.
As you guys are talking, the others come down.
Oh, hey guys.
We rush down, weapons at the ready, violence on our minds.
Don't
Mildly
worry, boys. We
Yeah,
got
we
them
need to-
dealt with.
Yeah, we need to hurry before the group that actually has her moves.
If
No,
they
we still have
her.
like half an hour, so we should be able to get there on time. I'd like to open up the envelope and see where we need to go.
It is addressed to the forest to the north of town.
All right, guys, let's go to the forest.
All right. As you begin to move, you hear slow clapping from down the hall.
Which hall?
It's
Slowly
Bella.
turn towards the
It's
slow clapping.
Bella. Watch it be her the whole time, and she's the BBG.
Yes.
All right.
Don't give the DM
Gosh,
ideas.
So the clapping is coming from right about here, around the corner,
All right, Brandon. If there's ever a time for a
and
random,
a very strange looking creature steps around the corner.
Who are you?
It looks like a person who isn't wearing many clothes, and he is covered in chains.
dun 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 dun.
What are you?
In fact, the clothing is made of chains.
oh,
All right. He's like,
His name is Chains.
His name is Chains.
sure, why not? His name is Change. It's like,
His
you can
Chains!
call me Chains. And I was hoping these incompetent buffoons would actually capture the girl.
But they didn't.
No, but I'm hoping you might know where she is.
Why would we
Since-
tell you? Who are you?
Oh, you can call me Chains.
Yes, we established that.
I work for a group in the country of Morienfa. We have need of the girl.
Why?
I'm gonna.
I don't need to explain
Thinks
things to
they
you.
really like music.
Let me make this quite simple. Tell me where she is, or I kill you.
No. Let's make this simple. You tell us where she is, or we kill you.
Irvad looks over. It's like, if you wanted to date her, you could just ask us to help you. We're charismatic.
All right, Brandon, make me a wisdom saving throw.
It's gonna make you mad.
12.
Ugh.
12. Oof. All right.
Wait, is he within 10 feet of me?
Brandon is not within 10 feet of you.
All right. Well, that's unfortunate.
That is a
All right.
pity.
So, Brandon, is there a character you can think of that you either love or hate?
I mean,
Your parents.
yeah, probably my parents. Like, I love my parents.
All right.
I probably have
Um,
like I probably have like a mild, maybe like a
Hatred
mild
for-
dislike. Like probably
So,
kind of like a mild
as the
hatred.
creature shambles towards you, its appearance suddenly takes upon that of your mother, and
God.
you feel frightened of it suddenly.
I'm gonna say, I think this is about time that the paladin deals with the devil.
I'm on it. Can I move closer?
All right, roll
Can
initiative.
I tell? All right, fantastic. Ooh, nat 20.
Very nice.
18.
5.
15.
Ick. Guess who's going last?
Let's go.
Huh. How to do it?
Oh, okay. Hang on one second. So I'm going first, right?
Yes, you are going first.
Okay. How much? Okay. I would like to use my. Let's see.
We have a little time before the chain devil.
What you got?
See, I'm looking. Let me check the spell. I'm not exactly. What am I Okay. I would like to take my first. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move as close as I can to get between Brandon's character and him. Can I get?
Move
Can
to
I
this
do that?
spot. Yeah.
That's fine. I'll move there. And I would like to spend my action casting Channel Divinity for the first round. And I would like to activate my Ethereal Weapon, which allows me to add my Intelligence mod to the damage for everything.
Okay. We gotta fix
Next
your mic,
minute in
man.
initiative. Yeah, I know. It's been weird. And then as a bonus action, I would like to cast Shield of Faith on our arrogant bard that just refused to go out with anyone.
All right. What's the range on Shield of Faith?
The range?
Yeah, I want to make sure it's not touch.
I don't think it's touch. I'm pretty sure it's 30 feet. Let me double check. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's. Well, if. I'm pretty sure it's 30 feet. Let me double check. I can check. Shield of Faith, 60 feet actually.
Okay, that'll work
He
then.
gets a +2 to his AC.
All right.
You're welcome. But I'm
Wait,
gonna
what
drop
raise
it as soon as I'm gonna drop it as soon as I start smiting.
Wait, what did you say?
Okay.
My AC was bumped to?
+2.
Plus
And that'll
2.
be my turn.
So, up next, 2 is gonna be Brandon.
Okay, but you said that I'm frightened.
Yes. Let's
You can't
see.
approach the creature.
Sorry, repeat that, Nick.
You can't approach the creature. You have disadvantage on its attacks.
Yeah. You are frightened
the
until the
dodge.
end of this turn.
Take the dodge action and bardic some.
Well, Bardic is a bonus action, so I can do that either way. Alright, in that case... While both being terrified and trying to hold back tears and not moving forward, I'm gonna pull out my wand of magic missiles.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, so...
Hurt my mother! This is horrible.
Yeah, so I think about... Okay, I'm gonna cast it at level 5.
You're using a wand of magic missiles, right?
Yes.
You don't cast at levels. You just expend charges to cast missiles.
Well, yes, but you can use more than one charge to cast it at a higher level.
You just, use up those many charges.
Yeah. Okay, so you're using
Okay,
what?
so-
3 charges to cast? I think.
I know, I'm using 5 charges,
1 sec.
so that would be 8d4.
All right.
You're like, I gotta do something. I'm scared.
I don't want
So what, that would be
All
like
right, so you're expending
Mom.
5 charges to cast it as a 5th level spell, right?
Yes.
That'd be 7 missiles, right? Because it's 3 at level 1, then plus 4 levels plus 4 things, so it's 3 plus 4 is 7.
Yeah, that would make
Yeah.
sense.
Yes, you're right.
Yep.
7d4
yep.
plus
74.
Yeah, 74 plus 7. 26 damage. And just to give
Pretty good
our...
missile.
What?
That's a pretty good missile. Go ahead.
Also, thematically, the missiles are just gonna sort of whisk all around your character, Jacob, to get to the guy. So you got a couple missiles going above your head.
I'm glowing as my paladin.
Yeah, you got one going over your head. One zips past your shoulder. The other goes by your side. It just they all clash into this guy. And then after a moment, you're gonna feel a bit of inspiration on you as I inspire you.
I wish I could have message so I could just say, after this, we are so getting you a girlfriend. I'm not gonna let that go.
And that's my turn.
All right. So, up next in the turn order is Aubrey.
Cool. Then I'm gonna go ahead and do a special thing that Eldritch boys do. Nat 20 on Eldritch Blast.
All right, roll damage.
Both of those.
Those will both hit.
So
This man.
11,
18 damage. All right,
Cool.
Nick, you're up next.
Huzzah. So this person is covered in chains, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Alex is gonna hold out his wrist. A little compartment's gonna pop up, and a little red laser is gonna fly forward. And you're gonna see where the laser hits. He's going to start to heat up, and I cast heat metal on him.
Yes.
Heat metal's fire damage, right?
His body.
Sorry, what?
Heat metal's fire damage, right?
Let me double check.
Yes.
Heat metal is fire damage. It's automatic. There's no
You see
save.
no change.
Ooh,
It's like he's not
don't
reacting
like
to it at all.
Fire. Ooh, is he a devil?
He's probably a chain devil, meta knowledge wise, but
Meta
we're
knowledge,
learning.
he is a chain devil and he is immune to fire damage.
Oh boy!
Okay, that's fine. Regardless, I mean, I'm still gonna be happy because I'm a pally.
Smite, 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 smite. All right. Well, that's my action, and not much I can do with my bonus action. I will actually move up and to the right. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So actually be in line with the dead dude in the back.
Alright, so you're moving.
Up one and
there?
then over 4. No,
To
up
there.
1 and over 4. Down. Down. One more. There.
Awesome.
Cool. Thanks. That's my turn.
Alright. Let's see. After Nick is turn 5, which is Jen.
Hey.
You're probably
Gosh darn it. I only have Sacred Flame, but he's immune to fire damage.
No, Sacred Flame's radiant.
Yep.
Sacred.
You should totally use Sacred Flame. If he's a
There we go.
radiant damage, burn his soul.
Sacred
Yeah,
Flame.
Matt.
Josh.
You have to roll,
15.
DC.
Oh, DC.
Yeah, that's the DC.
Oh,
Sacred Flame's a dex save, I believe.
12. Wait.
Oh,
no.
that
Yep, that's right. 12.
oh, that would fail then.
Alright,
so
eight
you would take 8
damage.
radiant.
Excuse me. Alright. So, next up is his turn. He's going to use Animate Chains. Wait, hold on.
Oh no. This is what we call a problem.
Animate chains. What's? Is that a new spell?
It's not
No,
a
I think-
spell, it's a Chain Devil ability.
Ah, understandable.
This, I should have
might
reviewed
hurt.
this a lot. I don't. That's his action.
Oh.
Oh, it's like my channel divinity.
Alright, so,
activates at its
let's
turn.
see. What we're gonna do in addition to that, though, Jacob, make me a wisdom save, please.
Wisdom save.
Mhm.
I get +3. Is this a frightened effect?
Yes,
Wait,
it
I'm
is.
not level 10. Wait, I don't think I'm immune to it. I need to make sure. Do I have advantage? I don't think I do, but I want to check something real quick. 'Cause I didn't put it, so I probably don't. Sorry. Okay. You said a wisdom save?
Yes.
Okay. I have a +3 to this. Does a 25 defeat it?
I wonder.
Josh is like, I wish it didn't.
Alright, yep, you're fine.
Actually, that's a 28, technically.
Yep.
Alright, cool.
So,
I
that's...
like how you phrased that, Jacob. Like,
Rules
it's a 25
is written, that's
defeated.
its turn, okay. Alright, next.
You tried to frighten the paladin. Just keep that in mind.
Jacob, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna go use some movement, get close to him within 5 feet.
Okay.
I'm gonna go wham! First attack. Where's my... Oh, wait. Sorry. Wrong thing, hang on. What the... Oh.
That'll hit.
21. Awesome. Then I'm gonna click longsword.
12 damage.
12 damage, alright. And then I have an extra attack. Oh, wait, hang on. I have an Intel mod, so he adds 4 to that. That'll be 16. Because of my channel divinity. And my second one, I'm gonna add a first level Divine Smite onto that.
That'll hit.
I'm stepping away for a moment.
Okay.
So 18 plus 4, 17, and then he is Fey Fiend or Undead, correct?
But he is a fiend, yes.
Yes, so this is an extra, so this is 3d8. Or do I do if it's a first level? I know I get an extra die if he's Fey Fiend or Undead. Yeah, I think that's alright. Ew. No. 9 Radiant.
Alright.
It's alright, so only first level. And
I really should have reviewed this creature a little bit more thoroughly. CR8 garbage is dead. 85 hit points. Who decided that was a good idea?
This is what Josh. This is perfect. This was a being that greatly overestimated their power relative to mortals, and they were like, "I can totally beat up humans," and then just gets the snot beat out of them.
All right, you guys are getting a CR10 next time. Have fun with that.
This seems like a bad idea.
All right. How are you hitting this thing?
Alright, so I want to, basically the first attack, I'm going to swing, and I'm going to tangle his chains and get him right in his top right shoulder, and then the second swing, I'm going to have a smirk. You made me miss Princess Tea Time with my girl. I'm just going to cut his head off.
Yes!
Alright.
Yes!
Adding that smite with a little bit of pizzazz.
Good stuff.
All right. The demon falls to the corpse falls to the ground and rolls into the water as the body begins to steam and decay.
No, we need that.
Actually, yeah, quick, we need that.
Grab the chains.
Grab a chain.
Alex dashes forward with the rocket whip, gathering up as much as he can. This stuff is good stuff, guys. Trust me.
All right. As you start grabbing things, another hand reaches down and picks up one of the chains. Like, interesting.
Alex will stop.
I killed this.
Squint. It's like, okay, yes, but this is our stuff. Who are you?
Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Lazuli.
Oh, you're that annoying twit that stole the singer.
Yeah, it's a feminine voice, by the way.
I know. You're that annoying twit that stole the singer.
Don't worry. Bella's back. I just needed to lure out the bandits. You see, I caught wind that the bandits were planning to kidnap Bella, and well, the bandits are also from the town of Morienfa, and Morienfa's been having a sort of a demon infestation problem recently, and I needed to lure out the demon that was tracking them down.
Huh. Yeah, that sounds like a really convenient cover story, but let's pretend for a second we believe you.
Don't worry, when you guys go back up, Bella will be returned to the opera house.
Well, that's good. I suppose we won't kill you on the spot. Although you seem very slippery, so I guess we'd have a hard time doing that even if we wanted to.
Anyhow, I need a little bit of this, and she pulls out a knife, cuts off some skin, and puts it in a container. Anyway, see you on the flip side, and then she disappears in a poof of smoke.
Alex will, raise a hand and then lower it. I can't tell if I hate her or like her.
I mean, I'm not interested if you want to date her.
Alright, you gotta...
It's the first thing you do with every able body after it's dateable. Is it we're going to ask are we going to ask this chained monstrosity if it was single and ready to mingle down on Friday?
Well,
anyhow,
it's
you get a CR8 chain.
Yes.
Congratulations, the easiest CR material you've ever gotten. Next time I'll buff the HP. Okay, so see, it would have dealt so much damage if it rolled higher on initiative. And even then,
that's
you probably still would have...
That's sometimes the problem with...
Even then, you probably would have dealt, so much damage. 85 HP is just ridiculous for the amount of damage you guys can do. Next time I'm buffing the HP before,
That's fine.
What
I would do is I would just do the max possible. So if it's 5d10 plus 60, I would just do 110.
Yeah, 120 is the max possible, which is
I would've
only
just done
40
half.
more. You guys still would have killed it before its next turn.
Well, he might have caused me to get a band-aid out.
Oh, you might have had to break out a band-aid for your
Yep.
boo-boos.
Alright, well, next time we're going to CR10, so that's going to be fun.
Gotta go straight to murdering the party.
Murder hobos.
Don't worry,
I have a
Josh.
question,
This is
Josh.
Great.
So, since it technically was the whole frightened, you said that would go on until the start of my next turn, right?
The end of your
So
next
you're-
turn.
It ended
end
when
of
it died.
The end
So, yeah.
So I have a question.
The fright
Does that mean-
effect ended when your turn ended.
Oh, okay. Okay, so this creature did not look like my character's mother when it's got its head cut off.
No, it was only a temporary
God.
thing. And it tried
Okay.
using the fear effect on Jacob and failed.
Oh,
Can you imagine? You
To
just
be
see
fair,
your friend
I'm the
decapitate your mom.
To be fair, I'm the paladin. Like, I'm probably not the best.
yeah, that makes it okay, I guess. No, my character would probably still have some very conflicting feelings about that.
Ever so slightly
Character.
traumatized.
Uh,
Well, this is going great so far.
Is there Tinder in this world?
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna make Alex and Adrian Tinder accounts.
And you're
You're gonna be
going
one
to
of those
run them
friends.
for us.
I'm gonna be the one swiping right and left on Alex.
And when they come to the tavern to meet their date, you're just gonna pick them up and take them to the fine dining restaurant.
Oh, that would that sounds like your bot, honestly.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Like, oh yeah, I've got a date for you.
It's me.
So, what you guys do?
Oh, how interesting.
After a moment, the rest of the body evaporates.
Huh.
Just look down at it. Well, I'm done down here in the sewers. I'm going back up. Actually, can I have the pop rocks and the opium back?
That's a valid question and probably an important detail.
Yes.
I mean, you
They
can.
surprisingly did not. They actually weren't needed. Here you go.
What were can we loot the bodies, or are they like nothing?
Yeah, they got like daggers. That's about it.
You know, I'm gonna grab a dagger, Josh.
Okay.
And Jen, I do give you the opium back.
I give you your
Okay.
pop rock back.
Now let's go
Alright.
see if Princess Bella is returned. Then I'm gonna go have Princess tea time. I'm gonna say so like casually and just walk out.
I do love what a doting father your characters tend to be.
All right. So you guys head out of the sewers.
Also, as we get out of the sewer, I'm gonna pick up my ticket, like when we climb out of the sewer drain,
All right.
just to keep it as like a souvenir.
Okay.
That one we're gonna need. That one. This one. Cool. All right. So you guys head back to the opera hall, and as you head in, everyone is gathered around Bella, who's standing there, and like nodding to everyone, like thank you, I'm all right, it's all right, I'm okay.
Well, that's great. We're glad you're okay. Because, you know, you not being okay would have been a problem.
Did she get back though?
She probably got dropped off by a mysterious rogue girl.
Well, yes, the bandits did try to apprehend me, but Lazuli actually stepped in and rescued me and allowed me to get back to the opera house.
Yeah, we actually ran into her down in the sewers.
Yeah.
So she was telling the truth. Suppose that's a good thing.
Are you sad you didn't get to murder her?
Only a little. Okay, well, glad you're back.
Yes,
I guess
I'm actually
guess-
still in I think I'm still fit to sing if we want to continue the opera.
Sure.
Oh, I won't turn that down.
I
Yeah.
believe the threats have been dealt with.
Well, that's good.
Would
I
hate
think
to
you can
spontaneously
sing.
find
We'll
more.
completely understand if you can't, if you want to just take a breather.
I thought you were gonna say take some opium.
Oh, I do have some of that. That can help relax you a bit.
No. No.
Mistakes?
Bella walks up. It's like, oh, that sounds lovely. I could take some of that for the road.
Here you go, and I give her the sample pack.
All
If you
right.
ever want any more, just stop by my family's shop.
All right, she
Next
hands
time
it.
you-
She hands it to the Fire Ganassi and says, "Could you take this back to my things?" He nods like, "Of course."
Oh no. Guys, we've created a problem.
Problem, schmoblem.
No, we've created a solution, Nick.
You guys are gonna get everyone drugged.
That's fine.
It's not fine.
So you
Oh my
guys
God.
return to your seats, and the opera continues. La 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 opera.
La 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 opera. Yeah.
Isn't that one
song.
song from The Greatest Showman?
Ooh.
Look, I can't infringe copyright here. So yeah, the opera goes down, and it's beautiful. Rolling a performance check.
Should we roll for cry?
Give her a bardic.
All right, yeah, it's a 24 performance check. It's pretty good.
I'll roll for cry.
Was
Okay.
it a charisma save?
No, con save.
No!
A con save? This isn't tears. This is joy.
Oh wow, I am just affected by
You're just
this.
like
Get
you
attacked
fall
by
down to your
monsters.
knees bawling. This is the
Adrian.
most moving thing you've ever seen.
So great.
I'm gonna
Alex just
use my
wipes-
bardic.
Alex wipes away a few
Bardic.
heartfelt tears. It's quite touching.
What's the bardic die?
D8.
Alright, I'm gonna use my bardic. Hang on. Because I just wanted to use it. Okay, that's a...
All right. So, things wrap up for the night.
Not at all inspiring.
The concert goes well. You guys get autographs if you want them.
Sure. I'm gonna take,
I'll get my ticket autographed, actually.
All right.
Adrian,
Yeah.
you should ask her to stay the night.
Oh my gosh.
You're right. You're right. Give me a second. And I'd like to walk up to Bella when she gets a chance.
All right.
Just push in front of him. Like, hey Bella, it would be such a nice time if you could come spend some time with me. I would love to talk to you about the great goddess Istis.
Have you heard about our Lord and Savior?
I imagine it's like I'm about to say something, you just shove me to the side.
I know some amazing hymns about her.
Jen, you are the worst wingman.
This is great, Jen. Keep it up.
If you didn't know, it's a family trait that my character is oblivious.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
Can I, like, just go, Myra, or something?
And I look at him. Oh, maybe we should take this outside. Come along with me.
Yeah. So there's like a whole meet and greet over by their like shop so that people can buy merchandise. Do any of you guys want to buy posters?
No. Oh, quick question.
Not that
Dragon's
moved, I guess.
I got an autograph on a ticket that was like, it
10
helps.
gold pieces. That's like half a month's of payment.
Yeah, I could sell this if I wasn't so, like, attached to it.
Yeah, you're so attached to it, right? Right?
I am. I'm probably gonna get. I'm probably gonna get this
Okay.
ticket. Like, I'm probably gonna get this ticket like framed in the
All right.
tavern.
Before we continue, we need to make a line of who's going to attempt to roll for seduction, and then I'm just going to sweep past all of you. I'm just kidding.
Leona's gonna go talk to the dragon about trading deals.
You're gonna go talk to the dragon about trading deals?
Leona. There you go.
All right.
Hey, Josh.
Hi.
Since the dragon's still there, how much was the infinite coffee?
Let me scroll
You
up.
do know the creator of coffee is talking to the dragon right now, right?
100 gold
I
points
do.
for the bottle of Boundless coffee.
How much?
100.
Only 100? I'm gonna buy that.
I'm pretty sure Jen mentioned she was going for that, unless.
No.
Wait.
No, I wasn't.
Well, you made it sound like you were.
Okay, what's the official name for it that you have, Josh?
The bottle of Boundless coffee.
Wait a second.
Okay.
Hold on.
It's a real item.
When he comes up to the dragon and talk to the dragon about that, Leona's gonna be like, "Wait a second. I have a copyright on that."
A what?
A copyright. It's like
The dragon turns to you and is like, "Can you show me your documentation?
Leona pulls out the documentation.
Do you have documentation?"
Yeah, it's called Minor Illusion.
Josh, do I have documentation?
No.
You never specified
Look,
it,
look,
so
look.
probably not.
I'm lenient and I let you pull drugs out of nowhere.
Okay,
I'm
fine.
not letting you pull legal documents into existence if you don't have them.
Well, she needed to get permits.
Hard
from the
drugs
lab.
and legal documents are an oxymoron.
No, I don't have it.
What's the difference between hard drugs and legal documents?
The exact opposite of what you would expect in a single place.
No.
Well, no, you can have legal documentation to not have drugs.
Fine then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go like on a technicality. Like, yeah, I could have like a thing of opium in my pocket as well as my driver's license.
Look, are you saying I can't use legal documents as wrapping paper?
Yes.
All right then. Leona doesn't have
My
legal documents, but she is a little bit
non-legal
offended that this dragon is selling her product.
And selling it better than you, no less.
Well, you know what? Hey, Jen.
Yeah.
You know what this is? This is your fault. This is from you.
No!
No. Hear me out. Hear me out. This is because you keep on offering random strangers across the country bits of coffee.
Yeah,
And
Jen,
so they taste it.
to
and
be
they're like,
fair,
oh, this is pretty good. And they start
like-
making it for themselves.
you've been selling this stuff for over 20 years, and then you went missing for 20 years.
No, I didn't go missing for 20 years.
That's right, you're the one that didn't go missing for 20 years. Yes, this stuff has existed for over 20 years. And also, yeah, there's also another facet that you don't know. So.
Okay, never mind then.
Other people were
It's
interested.
funny
in the
regardless.
coffee. You fool! You shouldn't have given other people coffee. Because now they made infinite coffee.
Trust me,
Leona
Aubrey,
just sighs,
Aubrey knows
and
that.
she's like, "Oh, did you want to do a trading deal? I have some other products in my shop that might interest you."
I might be interested in taking a look.
This is Jen's excuse to mug him outside of the public eye.
To murder him as soon as he's gotten away. It's
You think you
over.
can steal my business?
Now, Leona's chill. She'll just go smoke some herbs after this to calm down.
Leona needs
You know, like any
hug.
addict would.
That meow was not at all well timed.
Hey, Josh.
I just heard like
Hi.
Allie. That's what addicts hear.
I guess the question I had was, I'm gonna take a couple like gulps from. How big is this bottle? Like, it's endless, so it doesn't matter. But like, how big is it?
It's hand size.
Okay, like the size of like made like a small potion bottle.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take it like a couple like large swigs.
Roll a
from it.
d20
Is
for me,
it-
please.
Sorry, what?
Roll a d20 for me, please.
D20.
Oh, okay.
Don't roll on that
Is
one.
it indeed infinite?
Yeah. You start chugging.
Too much.
It's
Sorry,
like the
repeat that.
perfect temperature of coffee, and it tastes delicious.
And it doesn't end.
Yeah, you drink for like a good 6 seconds.
And the bottle doesn't feel any emptier.
Nope.
Okay, perfect. I
Wild.
close it up and put it in my bag. Look, I'm just confirming the stuff I buy from this guy is legit.
And are you
Though,
satisfied?
though Nick made a good point when I bought the bag of holding, which is I should probably be checking these before I buy them.
Every time you drink from the coffee bottle, there's a 1 in 20 chance that it goes away for an hour.
I think Josh may have just been having me roll for temperature.
No, he's having you
There's a
roll
1 in
the.
20
No, like-
chance that it goes away for an
Yeah,
hour.
the bottle of Boundless coffee actually has a caveat that when you drink from it, there's a 1 in 20 chance that nothing comes out of it for an hour.
Oh.
Oh, but not forever, just for an hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aubrey would
But now
know
you
that.
don't know that in character yet.
Well, no, I don't because I got to drink it.
Yeah, I know that because I bought one
Wait, you bought one,
in
Aubrey?
Jacob's campaign.
Oh.
In
Alright.
an attempt to replace a guard. And then I just made him my servant anyways.
Oh. Like a normal person.
Yeah, I bought a ghost. What of it?
You didn't
Oh.
even buy it. You just
It
took,
was-
you did
it was- it
time
was
share on him.
Okay.
He's
Aubrey,
got a timeshare?
No, I got him for 5 years.
It was basically a timeshare.
No, it's like a 5-year rental agreement.
I rent him for 5 years, and you get him for 5 years, and I get him for another 5 years.
No. I get him for 5 years, and then he gets to make a decision of whether he wants to renew his contract with me or with Magnus.
It's like a timeshare on a house that can make decisions.
Exactly. The house may make the decision to stay with me. It may go back to Magnus, in which case I'll purchase him again from Magnus.
Wow. That's more complicated than I thought it would be.
I purchased a person.
it was mildly romantic.
You purchased a person.
Look,
Yeah, it was
the-
mildly
the poor
romantic after
servant.
you were such a jerk to.
Poor servant had nothing better to do, and he seemed so sad that he'd have nothing to do. So now he can carry my books for a living.
What was his job originally? Oh yeah, his job was to originally bring you coffee, but then you asked him to go grab you a bottle of infinite coffee, which he tried to try to subtly talk you out of, like, oh, it's probably expensive, and then you made him go anyway. So he sulks back and it's like, I'm sure you couldn't afford this, but it's 150 gold, and you're just like, oh, here you go get it for me. It's like, but now I can't do anything. It's like, and then Aubrey was like, you could like bring me books. You could carry my books for me. He's like, okay. And then Aubrey started contemplating the idea of, like, at some point in the future, asking him for a tome or a book of infinite knowledge.
Oh, Nick.
So at that point, he would like obsolete that use as well.
Nick, the fourth wall was broken so bad last night.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
You need to watch I put it on YouTube. I'll send you the link if you want to watch bits of it. It was really fun.
That
Alright.
sounds absurd, but fantastic.
And I got
It was.
a +1 plate mail of wild magic.
Oh yeah, tell them about that.
Yeah, okay, so you're like, oh, I'll sell you something that has a catch, but it'll be cheaper. And you sell me, like, a +1 plate mail for 1,000 GP. And the catch is that if someone crits against me, I roll on the wild magic table, which is mostly beneficial. There's no catch. It's just good.
Turned into a potted plant.
Okay, there is a catch.
Or
Like,
you cast
2
a
out of
full
100.
fireball on yourself.
I have resistance to fire.
Yes, but it's still inconvenient.
Yes.
Inconvenient.
Okay, Jacob, how about I spend a sorcery point to get double resistance?
You can burn that on a crit. That's why it's inconvenient.
Oh no, I
This
take
is what the
half
lucky feat
fire
is for.
damage, and possibly roll to take half that damage, and then possibly spend a sorcery point to take half that damage.
It's like you get max fireball and you're like, I'm gonna take 6.
I'm gonna take 3 damage.
Anyhow,
Sorry.
so you guys are mingling and talking and, having fun, telling stories. And, is I don't want
As
to talk
people
to Bella.
She blew me off. No.
Adrian,
Yeah.
this is your chance.
Oh my gosh.
Walk up to Bella again. So, have you had a chance to think about?
I'm gonna take.
Are
I'm
you
gonna take her
listening to
hand.
us,
I'm gonna
Jen?
drag
Like,
her
are
away.
you listening? Are you listening to him talk to me?
If she is, she's oblivious.
I'm gonna tell Myra to her face. I'm trying to get Adrian a girlfriend. Go away.
Oh, okay.
Okay, give me
Now
your
she goes
chance.
talks to someone else.
Go talk to my dad. He likes religion.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's a
All
very
right.
strange set of conversations, but it's very amusing.
I'm gonna walk up to her. So did you rethink that idea of the drink?
Of which drink?
Me buying you a drink.
Ah, well, let me give it some more thought. Yeah, not at this current juncture.
Wait,
Ooh.
sorry, I had to restart my internet. What's that?
She turned
Aubrey
him
is
down.
attempting to take your girl. He's pulling an Ervod.
Wait. You tried making a move?
No,
No.
Aubrey did.
Oh, okay.
How could you, Jacob?
What you did?
No, you did.
No, I did that last session.
Oh, okay.
I already wrote
Nice.
my next
Okay.
PC's wife, and it's not going to be this girl. He could have a
Okay,
fling with her, but it's not going to be a wife.
You have 5 wives.
So, Bella responds, so I heard you all, went looking for me when I went missing.
Yeah, you should have. Ervod's going to say, yeah, I should have seen it. Adrian snuck in and found the bandits, and it almost killed them in one shot just to save you.
Wait, you mean the
yeah,
thing that I did?
No,
Yeah.
he's the one that cast a fireball.
You don't know that. You just heard an explosion.
I know.
A girl.
You know, if you're interested in traveling, the world at large could really use some heroes right now.
Sorry, what?
If you're interested in traveling, the world at large could really use some heroes right now.
Seeing
There's
as how
a-
everything is absolute heck.
There's a lot going on. I heard the stories. You guys probably know that the empire to the north of here is interested in world domination, but they're having some internal problems in making that work that they're trying to figure out. But
You've created
if
communist China.
but if
Yeah,
someone
Empire
could
of the
stifle those attempts, they might be able to stop their plan for world domination. You know, actually, to the northeast of that country is another one called Cosfiale. There's rumors up there that they got some creatures of the night stirring about, like vampires and werewolves and stuff.
Ah,
Alex
that's my
will perk
turn.
up- Alex will perk up a little. Ooh, spooky monsters.
Yeah, and between here and there is the Weira Forest, the Kingdom of Ardrea. Didn't spend too much time in there. It's pretty magical right there. It's been touched by the Feywilds, it seems. So it's not a place for the faint of heart. Rumor has it though, there's still something causing that. And of course,
Yeah.
then to the east, there's North Draconia and South Dragonia. The people there are nice, but man, they're just at war with one another, and they do have the countries are populated by Dragonborn, Chromatic to the north and Metallic to the south, and they do have the backing of some dragons, which is probably what's instigating the war so badly.
Huh.
Ah,
Fascinating.
Yep. I also made my way from Orienfa, where I'm heading home to. I made my way into the kingdom, or the nation of Sarienti. Not much of a kingdom, but there's some rumors about Sarienti from the kingdom of Bord, which is a border nation to the east of there. Apparently, the group, the Planner Liberation Force, is really stockpiling up in Bord, and they're going to be scanning over Sarienti looking for some sort of evidence that Astrid isn't who she says she is. But, you didn't hear it from me.
Yeah, I remember those people.
Yep, and then I'd recommend steering clear of the nation of Vigyel. The place is a big open plain, but there's not much in terms of life support down there. Food, water. It's pretty empty. So most of the towns are along the border with Morienfa.
Hmm.
Hmm.
You know a lot about the world.
Well, yeah,
Thank you for telling
I
me.
traveled all over the world over the past few years.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah, no, I'm heading home right now because Morienfa is currently having a problem, I hear, with demons and a cult in particular.
Oh, you just want
Demons,
all
you
the
say?
fun.
Demons, devils, the lot.
The usual.
Yeah, no, if you guys would be amenable to travel, you should totally go see the world sometime. You might be able to help change some of these things before they get out of hand.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Hmm.
It,
You spend so long fighting off monsters in the apocalypse that not fighting off monsters in the apocalypse sounds almost weird.
it really does. Well, it's different. I mean, it's different for me at least. Being a dad now.
Yeah, I imagine that's probably harder on you. Or would be theoretically harder on you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want Xena in a bad world.
Yeah, there is some sense in which, helping our neighbors also helps ourselves. The more stable and secure our neighbors are, the more stable and secure we are,
Or,
ultimately.
destabilizing the empire to the north that wants to take over your country. That could also be pretty good.
We already kicked their butt as well as their military generals. They don't scare us. Yet.
Nah, probably not in my lifetime.
Well,
I mean,
if you
do
ever
you guys
journey
want-
down into Morienfa, be sure to say hi.
Of course.
Oh, thank you for the invitation.
Hey,
Yes.
Josh, quick question.
Hi.
How much were those sending stones?
The sending stones are 400 GP.
That actually could be quite worth it. Since that's effectively the same price as constructing them normally. Almost.
Hmm.
If you don't get them, I'll probably get them, actually.
Is there
But then
anything
I'll-
else we're doing tonight?
Maybe.
Nope. Actually, what I just did was the
Introduction
last
to
thing
the
I needed
world
to
of
do for
art.
tonight. Yes. So, what I have just introduced you to is the rest of the campaign. This is a choose your main story quest type deal. Every country on in the area in the known kingdom or the known plane, as far as everything is expanded, has a problem of some sort, and you can choose which ones you want to go solve. If you choose not to do anything about them, they'll get worse until you have to go solve them. The ones that you choose to fix first will get fixed, and the ones that you don't fix first will get worse.
World domination country. I mean, if you've ever watched Bill Wirtz on YouTube, you can know that, if you're not careful, they can make a religion out of this. Josh got the reference.
I mean, you
Very
name dropped
impressive.
the reference, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Mangfold is actually the smallest nation. Morienfa is also decently small. So, yeah, basically. Oh, right. There's also a rumor that Triton have been appearing here and there. The aquatic race, but nobody seems to know where they live.
Probably in the water.
Yeah, but there's a lot of that.
I know.
There's kind of a lot of
But
water.
I've solved that mystery in the water. I feel so proud of myself. Anyway, Brandon, you're not really being a good winged man.
Winged man.
Wait, what do you mean?
I'm trying.
Aren't you meant to be? Aren't you the wingman by
I'm the
technicality? Since
wingman.
you're trying to hook
I'm
me
the
up.
wingman. You're the winged man.
Oh,
Aubrey
okay.
sent me something, and he's like, I think.
I sent you
Aubrey
something
sent-
last night.
No, well, yeah, you sent me that, but I also got 3 something, whatever that is.
The arrow is
sent it-
pointing to what I messaged last night because you never responded.
I tend to do that.
Yeah.
So wait, Did she tell us to like meet her somewhere if we want to go and save the world?
I mean, she's heading to
Yeah.
Morienfa, but she just suggested that you guys go off an adventure.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Hmm.
Also, Josh, I sent you a question.
Yeah. You mean mechanically would it apply?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Bro,
Okay.
you
You know what,
have
I'm
so
gonna
much
do this.
money.
Brandon's like, screw it. I'm rolling.
Yes, but
You know what? Since I do have so much money, here's what I'm gonna.
you're gonna buy her.
What? No, no.
Free.
Hmm. Yeah. I would like to spend the 400 gold for a pair of sending stones,
All right.
Is that for a
and and I will give one of the stones to Bella,
Oh, that's so
and I'll just be like,
sweet.
and I'll let her like, we'll let you know if we ever end up coming down that way.
Did anyone buy the drift
Oh.
globe?
No, the drift globe has not been sold yet.
How much is it?
200.
I'm paying for
Oh.
it.
Oh yeah, that's the same price as what I could make it for.
Cool, I have a drift globe now.
Yeah, drift globe is probably one of the least useful uncommon magic items, but it's still good to
It's
have
a
because
nightlight for my
yeah,
child now.
it's a free cantrip basically.
It is a nightlight for my child now.
It's a free cantrip that no one takes anyway. So
Hmm. But yeah, like I said, I gave her the sending stone, or the other one, and I put the other one in my pocket.
all right.
Okay.
You should ask her to stay the night.
It's a cantrip or a third level spell.
You know, Jacob, you're looking at this the wrong way. This is basically the equivalent of me getting her number.
I know.
Her only number.
No, she might have other Rocky Talkies.
But
Oh,
I'm doing this
God.
more. I'm doing this more. But I'm doing this
Oh,
more
you're-
so we
you're
can
doing
actually
this
like
the more-
find her
You're doing
and know
this
like
Brandon,
where
you
they
just
are.
got
the
her number.
conservative way and the less Ervod way. Got it. Okay.
Brendan,
Well, in
what
that
you're saying
case-
is you just got her number.
I gotta say, Brandon, that was pretty smooth.
Sorry, what?
You
That
just
was
got her
pretty-
number. It's a rock.
And she also responds back, I'll let you know if I'm ever in town again. Or,
Aw.
on my way.
That's sweet.
Yeah, I gave her a rock. I gave
What
her
race
a
is
rock.
she?
I gave her.
SpongeBob would
I-
be proud.
I gave her a Rocky Talkie, hot, like just wired directly to me, or to my Rocky Talkie.
It's a phone number.
Yeah.
All right.
I just realized we bought a lot of this guy's stuff.
Well, he got a lot of our money.
We're probably clearing him
That's-
out.
That's usually how it works.
All right. Um,
I'm happy because I'm just
Yes.
so magical now.
Yes, Brandon, you are absolutely very magical.
Yeah, I've got a set of adamantine plate mail at home now.
Yeah.
and a magic light.
And a magic nightlight.
Well, I mean, like, the thing is, like, the drift globe, like, yes, it's a free cantrip, but you can also use, like, I don't remember the exact name, but it has another
Daylight.
use on it
It's
as
a
well that
third-level
actually can do
spell.
damage.
No.
Yeah.
Daylight's
you can
not
also
a
use like
damaging
a
spell.
torch. Are you thinking of like produce flame?
It does
I
daylight,
don't
which is a
know.
third level spell. It doesn't do any damage, but
Yeah, it also does daylight. Daylight is also a useless spell. Its only existence is to dispel magic darkness. So the drift globe is basically 2 light spells that no one ever naturally takes.
Huh.
But we have it now, just in case.
I have it.
You have it.
What is this
just in
Wii?
case.
Is this a royal Wii?
Arya's gonna get home tonight, and her mom's gonna be like, "You spent how much on armor you can't use?"
It's my money.
She's not wrong.
And then she'll be like, "No, it's our money."
Our armor.
Oh my god.
All right, then you can give it to a grandchild.
Oof.
Oh no, my next character will be able
At least
to.
some of my, at least some of my money is earned, though. I don't.
Salt much?
Wait, what?
That's not salty.
I was gonna say, what do you mean? At least some of your money's earned. Are you saying mine is not?
I don't know. Like, I don't know. Just I the more I think about it, the less sense it makes. But I was just thinking it because of you said it as if you were like draining some of their money as well.
It was my
Their
money.
funds are slipping.
It was my
Which
money.
you're right. Yeah.
All right. Would you guys like to buy anything else?
I know we keep asking the question, but what else is there to buy?
There's a cap of water breathing, eyes of minute seeing, necklace of adaption, the red potion that's warm to the touch,
Actually,
the altered ring of water walking, and deck of illusions.
How much is the weird potion?
The red potion is 200 GP.
oh, hold on. Let me double check what those magic items do again. I think I know. Minute seeing is effectively magnifying glasses.
It gives you advantage on perception checks that are like within a foot of your face.
Investigation.
Or
checks.
investigation, yeah.
How much is the necklace of
Adaption?
Yeah.
1,200.
I'll be back.
Wow, that's a lot. Still. So he wants 1,200 gold for it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Try bartering.
Well, it's an uncommon item. I could manufacture it for 200. Yeah, no, I do like that, and it's giving me an idea that perhaps I should spend some time and money and resources in making it. Because adding the necklace of adaptation to the suit would effectively would turn my suit into a hazmat suit. To an extent. You can breathe normally in any environment, and you have advantage on saving throws against harmful gases and vapors, such as from cloud kill, stinking cloud effects, inhaled poisons, and breath weapons of some drag. Jen, we need to make your family this.
Wait,
This is going to help with all your drug problems.
Nick,
Yes, Brandon.
did you have identify?
Yes.
Oh. I'm gonna look at the dragon front of the stand and be like, would you mind if I saw that bottle for just a moment?
I mean,
I
yeah,
won't
you can look at it all you want until you
All right.
eventually decide to purchase it, because that's always how this goes.
And plus, I've bought like multiple other things from you. Okay, I'm gonna like wave you over, and be like, Alex, come over here.
Alex walks over. Yeah.
Can you magic this to see what this is?
Sure. Give me a minute. Literally. Alex will take it in his hand, and he'll hold up his paw, the other hand. He's got a suit on, and little blue scanning lights will come out, and he'll just sit there for a minute as it seems to be scanning it. Kind of like the Eve bot in Wall-E, how it does a little scanning back and forth. Only does this one takes a minute, and after a minute of standing there, I've cast Identify on it. Josh, do I learn anything?
It's a potion of fire breath.
That's very cool. I'll hand the bottle back to the shop owner.
Do you say? Do you tell us what it is?
Oh, yes. Sorry, I tell you, looks like a potion of fire breath to me. I imagine
Oh, that's why it's warm to the touch.
That would explain it, I say as I hand back to the shop owner. An interesting find on your part.
Yes, indeed. 200 gold points, final offer before I jack the price.
Josh, that's kind of
I'm
out of character. They should have already jacked the price.
You know what?
He's feeling generous. Give him one last chance.
I'm gonna look at him and be like, you know what? You seem to actually be pretty fair on most of your items. I'll take it.
Sold. No refunds.
I love this guy. He's amazing.
So, no refunds. You just feel the change.
Okay, it's a potion of fire breath.
Okay, fun times. Well,
All right.
I think that concludes everything that we're doing.
Yep. Unless you guys have anything else.
No?
Well, Irvod's gonna go back and have his princess tea time with his little girl.
Tea
I'd like to join.
time!
Alrighty.
I think that's adorable.
Oh, I'm the best dad.
Myra's gonna
I
go
believe it.
say her nightly prayers to her Istis shrine and then go to bed.
That's
Great.
very devout. Devout is the word I was looking for.
Thought you were looking for the word great.
Alex is going to probably wrap things up and contemplate his place in the universe. Try to clean up the shop. Figure out how he's going to extort John Humanhead for all the childhood trauma he left him with. And yeah. Go back to working on that Shield Guardian to turn it into a remote suit for the sword. Samri? No.
Ari.
Ari, I have Ari. Aubrey has Samri.
Yeah, no. Alex has Ari, and Arya has Samri.
That's not confusing in the slightest. Okay, yep. I think that concludes it.
All right. I'm writing some stuff down.
Very good.
All right. So yes, from here, I don't have any specific time frame for when you guys need to leave. So either you guys choose to go save the world, or the world will inform you by force that it is in need of saving.
Also,
Josh.
Josh,
Hi.
there's another option that you can also potentially go down, which is because of me, we also now have a direct line to Bella, so she could also let us know if anything else pops up that we don't hear about.
Oh my gosh, she's like
Yeah,
that
no,
HUD NPC.
Yeah, if you guys don't pick a side quest that you want to go on, you will be assigned one.
I want to go fight the communist.
I mean, yeah,
Communist!
yeah, like destabilizing an empire does sound kind of fun.
I don't know. Dragons, vampires, and werewolves all sound more interesting, but yes, destabilizing an empire does.
You've got political sabotage, the vampires, the dragons, the Feywilds, the mysteries of Astrid, combined with the Planar Liberation Corps, the demons and the devils, and the zombie horde.
And the Tritons.
I want to wait until demons and devils and Fae get stronger personally for when I'm like going full paladin, because I'm thinking about taking a break but still having like a sibling with the paladin just so I can switch back and forth, because I want a high level paladin doing some smites.
We're gonna smite.
I mean, we could technically try doing like multiple things, just like one at a time.
That's kind of how it works. Do you know how long the current time skip's going to be, Josh? Since we're
No.
down early tonight, we could talk about it.
So yeah, the how long you guys want to spend in town before going to do something is up to you. If you basically don't choose, then I'll probably just have Bella call you to Morienfa.
Whoa. Yeah, why don't we discuss this over? Okay, Josh, you probably should start poking us at some point. Just throughout the week, we seem to have a bit of a bad habit of
not talking about anything until the next session. Yeah. So here's the thing. I don't know if we're having session next week yet or not. And then for the next 2 weeks after that, Saturday falls on Christmas and New Year's, where we will not have session.
All right. So we have plenty of time to decide. I'll put in my votes. My two big picks would either be destabilizing the government or fighting vampires and werewolves. As like a close
Actually,
second.
actually, Josh, if you're not already doing this,
Oh, we
would
could do
you?
a poll.
I was gonna say, would you mind writing these up on chat or something so that we can reference this even if we forget?
Yep.
Because having this written up somewhere would be mighty helpful.
All right. But since the session's over, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream so we can do the more logistical stuff. But I want to thank everyone who joined us for this fun adventure today. I hope it was fun. There really wasn't any combat, let's be real.
There wasn't
So-
a one either.
Yeah, Ervod
Yep.
will proudly smirk.
Alright. And as my usual thing, this should be up 10 a.m. the Sunday after. So thank you all for joining, and we will see where we go from here.
Very cool.